Chester.
Just scream really
Asian
loud.
Kenny G.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. We are doing Mario, Super Mario Brothers. We're not doing that damn Donkey Kong Mario. No. We're doing the Super one.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. But of course, Mario has had themselves a big old popular mega hit movie. Good for them. And they haven't even opened in Japan yet, so that's like at least
What?
another 100. Yeah, I know, another 100, 200 million maybe here, just alone. So it's a big banger, and a good job for Miyamoto-san to saying no walk in my movie. Yeah, good job. I'm with you, sir. I'm 100% on board. Although I do have to show a little bit of a graphic here, real quick. Let me share it with the guys so they can see it as well. I
Nothing
saw.
too graphic, hopefully.
Yeah, no, it's not. Of course, it's not too graphic at all. But you can kind of click in here. I felt really old. I have one of those I feel old man moments. I saw this meme on Twitter, and it said, "Which controller did you start with?" And the lowest I could go was the Atari. And that's
Same
not,
here.
that's not the one I started.
I never had a NES, but I did have
Yeah, but you're missing the
Spectrum
point. You're missing
and
the
stuff.
point, Rabbit. The Atari's not my first controller.
Oh, I see what you mean.
This
Yeah.
is.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
That's weird.
That was my first
What is
controller.
that?
So I'm so old that the meme
Yep,
doesn't
that's
even
Pong, is it?
get up with me. Now, Eric, Jeff,
Yep.
stand and salute, gentlemen, please. Yes, we're older than memes.
Yes, we are.
Yes, that's the new thing.
Yeah,
When we were
I
young,
gotta
they said
say,
he's older than dirt. But no, the new meme is we're older than memes.
number one is my first controller.
Number one's also upside down, right? Because I'm sure the button. No.
Yeah, no,
No,
the button was
was
on
up,
the
up on the
left-hand
side.
side.
Yeah, that's true.
The joystick has to go on the top. No.
No, it is upside down. You can see the wire where the
No.
wire come. Yeah.
But technically, the Atari 2600 has several controllers. It also had a trackball, believe it or not.
That's true. They had a whole bunch of
Wow.
attachments, didn't they? Mm-hmm. But
Yep,
you know what I
they-
mean. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh man!"
I even got the
I can see-
basic. I even got the basic cartridge for it, thinking I could make my own video games, and come to find out, no.
No. Some of these made me remember some of the games, though. Like the N64 controller, all I can think about is GoldenEye and the amazing nights playing it.
I did
Stuff
have a
like
lot of
that.
these controllers. Still do. Right?
Yeah. I still
Yeah.
do as well, yeah.
I still have
Oh, so
I
yeah,
still have pretty much all of
ColecoVision.
these.
Yeah, but this was my first one.
Ah,
This was my first
your
one.
first
But we're not here to talk about my being older than meme sadness. We're here to talk about Mario, and he's old. He's real
That's
old. And he understands my pain. But first time we had Mario, he was in some kind of Pipeworks game, right? And then we had Donkey Kong, and he was trying to save Peach again, who was stuck in barrels. And then they threw him in he went to Peach's world, and he fought a giant turtle that was very, very horny for a princess girl.
Actually, he was trying to say Pauline.
Was that what it was? You need to turn way up though, whoever that was. That's probably Alpha Proto, I think.
Yeah, it's Alpha.
Yeah.
You're very low. Turn up. Turn your mic up or get closer, please. He
Yes,
said he was trying to say Pauline. There you go. However, it was the third time I think I had seen Mario though. Am I correct on that? Was there some other incarnation before that I didn't know about? Because there was some kind of little pipework game. Then there was
I
a
could
Donkey
well,
Kong.
there was hang on. There was I think that there was a Mario Brothers, and then a Super Mario Brothers.
Correct.
But I honestly think that Donkey Kong came before all of them.
It was.
So
It was.
that the
It was
progression?
Donkey
Was it
Kong.
Mario was in
it was-
Donkey Kong though, right?
It was Donkey
Yeah.
Kong, but he was called Jumpman in that one. So it was
Ah.
Donkey. It was Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers, then Super Mario Brothers.
And Mario Brothers was the pipe one, right?
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
Where,
okay,
yeah, it was
okay,
like
there
it
you
was
go.
multiplayer where you're basically fighting the turtles.
Yeah, that's right. And then they went on to Super Mario, and it got weird after.
That's the one I remember.
Damn, dude. But at least his boots are made by the One Up company. That's good. That's good. But I love this little old man retired Mario here. I wish there was like a phone or something on the wall that had a Peach's nightgown hanging on it or something like that, just to kind of give reference to her.
It's kind of funny how they put out a bomb with a candle on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Music.
That's true. Well, here's the thing, though. Of course, we had a movie previous called Mario, Super Mario Brothers, I think, or just the Mario Brothers, or whatever it was called. But everyone seems to hate it, but I didn't hate it.
It's
that
great.
much. Yeah, I
No, it's
kinda
great.
liked
It's
it.
awful, but it's great.
Yeah. It's got
Yeah, Bob
Hoskins.
Hoskins, you can't go
in it.
wrong.
I mean, honestly, it's pretty awesome.
And Dennis Hopper, yeah. It's got some good
And
people.
Dennis
in it.
Hopper. It's got Chi-Chi in it too. Before he lost his damn mind, drugs, children, don't do too many. And they're not good for you. But we have this new one, which I haven't seen yet, but everyone really seems to be liking it. So the first question I'm going to ask before we get into the actual art is, has anyone here seen the movie? And if you have, what did you think? Oh, there's the silence.
Are we going to
I'm seeing
Where?
it tomorrow.
Where?
I'm seeing it tomorrow if that counts.
Listen, I already saw
Can
it.
you hear us?
Oh, there you are.
I can't hear you. Go ahead.
I'm like, oh no, what happened to sound now? Did the storm just blow out our connection or something?
Nope,
Uh.
you're just fine.
Yay, that's good.
So, what did
So?
you guys think?
Okay. I really thought it was good. I mean, it was visually really nice because the company that did it did like they did Sing 2 and like Minions and stuff like that, which have always been solid, maybe not like brilliant, but solid. And they consistently produce stuff quickly and they consistently turn a profit. So on some level, I'm kind of like, that's probably the best studio to have there. Someone that can do something solid, safe, makes kids laugh, gets people in the seats, and is fine. But the visuals on it were really cool. The designs were fun. The CG was the step up from the games and not a step back or sideways. So I feel like that worked really well.
Did
I
you
knew
ever-
Miyamoto was working.
Have you ever played the game?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Yep, we play a lot of video games. So yeah, play a lot about them. Watched a lot of interviews about game development and stuff like that. And I knew going into it that this could be a bit of a problem because everyone who's ever worked with Miyamoto, he's a genius for sure. But
He's the one who created the Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. one of the biggest problems you usually hear people talk about working with him is that he absolutely hates story. He's like, don't overthink plot, don't try and come up with answers, and don't put a lot of narrative into anything. He'll shut a lot of projects down because it's too story heavy. And that can be hard because some of the other developers are filmmakers. So I'm kind of like, he's going to try and make a movie. This could be really hard because he's not going to want anything with a really solid structure or a lot of explanation.
Well, in the end, though, he saved the day.
He did.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I mean,
No,
he's
because
a man son of
because that company you're saying is very solid. They
Mhm.
their idea was you're going to have boss girl Peach is going to
Mhm.
save the day, and Mario's going to be a stumbling idiot the entire movie. And he came in and he slapped that down, yelled at him, and said, "You ain't doing it." So we got the movie we got because Miyamoto stood up and said no woke shit. And he got on Japanese TV the other day, by the way, just so you know,
Oh, nice.
promoting this movie. And he got up
Cool.
bold and brave and said, in Japanese, of course, that he will not allow, nor in the future ever allow, any woke nonsense in his movie. And the entire audience cheered.
Yeah,
Man,
that's good.
Yeah,
That's the good
because
stuff.
Japanese people aren't into that.
They aren't. It's annoying
Absolutely.
to them.
Neither is anyone in America. That's why the movies tank.
True.
Bakagaijin,
Yeah, I know. We're not into it either. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's like, no, that's why they're losing money.
It is.
Incredibly fast.
But I
Yeah.
thought it was really interesting because Japanese are
Oh.
not the type to make any kind of movements.
Sure.
Right.
They're very quiet. But he was livid for a
Yeah.
Japanese. And the audience and the comedians on the stage with him, everyone agreed. Here in Japan, all the hosts are comedians. That's kind of how they do that. But they all agreed, and they were very happy with him for doing that. So it's the
Absolutely.
first time I've really seen any kind of Japanese pushback against it. For the most part, they just don't say anything. But
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's interesting. So
Yeah. I mean,
anyway.
the movie does have a lot of pratfalls and slapstick comedy in it. And, platform
Sure.
games are a lot of whee off of a cliff and then try again.
Yeah.
But I think it was appropriately done with that. But it was fun. Yeah. And I'm glad to know.
And like you say, Mario and Luigi were the heroes at the end.
Yes, absolutely. They all had a lot of things to overcome, and they did.
There you
Oh,
go.
wait, is that a spoiler?
No, we all know.
One of-
I mean, it makes
Oh,
sense.
damn it, you ruined the movie.
One of
Alpha Proto, if you do me a favor, I think it would help you if you dropped out and came back in from Discord. I think that's what's causing your mic troubles, dude. Just drop out of here and just come right back in, and it might fix it. But anyway,
Okay.
Yeah, tune out or tune
Is it
out,
updated?
turn
Make sure
on,
it's updated.
drop out.
Oh, I'm getting
If you have
kicked
a
out.
green up arrow in the
I'm-
top left corner, you need to click on that to update. Make sure it's up to date as well.
no, okay, all right. I didn't know that was a problem. But
Listen to Chester Timothy Leary.
Maybe there's,
Hey now.
and make sure you've got the right microphone selected for your input. Because if it's trying to go like off of a system mic or something instead of,
It actually sounds like it was improving a little bit there, but usually that helps. It's kick it, that usually
kick it,
works.
reset.
Yeah, that
Okay.
usually does the job.
Turn
But anyway,
it
I'm
off, turn
over
it
here
on.
sharing, and hopefully everybody will do that so everybody knows they come in here and join us for Mario. Very easy to draw along today. Hopefully everybody will be doing that. You, of course, can go over to a Discord and drop it into the draw along there, which I'm sure Jeff will drop that link in the chat. Or you can go over to Twitter and put it in hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE. And we'll take a look at that in the show. So let's see here. I really need to get something to drink. Hold on a second.
Have we started doing that?
He didn't bring his coffee. Oh, my lord!
Oh no, yeah, I have
What
it.
is up?
It's sitting here. It's too hot. I had to drink the water instead. But I was getting that kind of not good. So I'm good though. I'm good now though. Okay. So I shared it. Yeah, once again, please draw along with us. This is going to be a lot of fun today. Let me go ahead and pop this out and bring it over to the other side. And then we will get ourselves going here right lickety split quick. Dun, 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 dun. Go! Thank you.
And my
Thank
niece
you.
too.
Eric, I felt that the banana splits were appropriate for Mario. I don't know why. I apologize.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Because like Mario Kart, I guess they throw the banana peels.
Well, they do actually do go-karting, don't they? Now that's interesting. I've been asking you girls how old you are in very many different ways over the past time, and you have just given me a huge wink. Thank you.
That the movie had karting?
That the movie had Mario Kart in it.
No, the
Okay.
banana splits drive go-karts. That was a Freudian split. I'm taking it. All right.
Banana splits drive go karts.
They
Apparently.
do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I think that's what Chester was trying to do.
No,
is we could attempt at
no,
the
I
theme
wasn't.
song.
I was doing the banana splits because my brain went sideways for 2 seconds. Give me a break.
For sure.
I'm older than memes.
Whatever
There
you
you
need
go.
to tell yourself. Whatever
Okay.
you need to tell.
No, that
What was the other song though? That song is when you go into the pipes. What was the main song though?
That was.
Dun, 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 dun. No, the
Yeah, that's 1-2.
That's in the pipes.
yeah, that's a
That's
dungeon.
in the pipes.
Yeah.
That's
And then there's the Waterworld one.
Yep.
Rabbit. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
institute a new rule here: no singing from the artists.
Oh,
If you let Rabbit and I handle the musical things,
okay.
right?
Can you sing one the Waterworld theme?
I don't know it.
Oh, can anybody sing?
Oh,
Is anybody
Alpha Proto's
not
got
drunk?
mail.
Nice.
Who's still rocking the AOL? Jeez.
I know, that's awesome, dude. That is perfect.
Oh, sorry.
No, you sound great though.
Do you
See,
still
I told you.
Do you still sign up? But do you still sign up by discs as well?
Doesn't everybody?
You must. You get +2 points for that, sir. No, I'm going to be generous today. +5.
There you go.
Feeling generous. It's Mario Day. But no, of course, Mario's awesome. We all grew up with Mario in one form or another. Because I have children, as several of us here do. We've also seen many incarnations of Mario over the years because our kids were playing it. I think one of the coolest ones I saw, of course, Mario Kart is great fun, and I hear the movie's got a lot of that, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I think one of the coolest ones I saw the kids playing was, I think, called Mario World or Mario
Yeah, Super Mario.
Galaxy.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, which is it? Super Mario World or Super Mario Galaxy?
They went to many planets and they were running around these little moons, collecting stars.
Yeah, it's Galaxy.
Yeah.
Mario
That was
Party?
Oh, Mario Party's fun too, dude. On the Nintendo
Mario
Wii.
Party's
Hell yeah. It's good stuff, man.
Started on the N64. Nintendo Wii.
No, that we had a Mario Party on Wii where you could do all kind of fun little things.
Yeah, they had a Mario Party for pretty much every Nintendo system.
Yeah. They had Paper Mario. They had
Mario's great.
they had one Mario where it was like the original Super Mario Brothers, but you could create your own tracks or your own levels, I guess. That was pretty cool.
Mario Maker?
I don't know what
Nice.
it was called. What was it called?
Well, over here it's called Mario Maker. I don't know what it would be
that
called over
sounds
there.
about right. No, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Don't forget about Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario,
Mario.
Luigi's
That's true.
Mansion. That was great, actually. I think Luigi's Mansion was an awesome idea.
Yep. Some people are saying, you know, if you wanted to make the Mario movie a good movie, probably should have starred Luigi because that would have been really dramatic, and that
Yeah,
set
right.
looks cool.
Yeah. I enjoyed. There was a game that had Yoshi in it.
Nice.
Yoshi's Island too, or Yoshi's
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah, Yoshi Island. There was a little yarn one with Yoshi. I remember that. It's like a yarn. Looked like yarn.
Is that really
And,
nice?
but there's a whole bunch of my kids love those games. They love, of course, here in Japan, Nintendo's king, right? A lot of people
Right.
think PlayStation is king. That is not true. That is not true.
Nintendo's always been my favorite.
Nintendo is king here without question.
Nintendo is pretty great. I do love.
Yeah,
my
I mean they make games. You know,
They do.
I mean,
PlayStation.
it's either
Fun little
Nintendo or
things.
PC.
Yeah, they do. We got Pablo in here. We got Dark Throne. We got Pixel in here. Hello, boss. We got Abe Sapien in here. We got Glacier Mountain Comics. Sweet. And of course, Jeff. You know, we got DG Comics. Very, very nice. We got Edwin as well. Hi, Edwin. So nice to have you all in here. Thank you. Definitely hit that like and share button, guys. So
Wow, do I not count?
you do count, but you're
Jeff?
you're hired help.
Oh, wow.
But no, definitely hit the like and share, guys. So this show particularly, other shows, you know, people who enjoy it show up, but this one we want to make sure everybody knows so they come in and join us. It's a lot of fun to have a lot of people in here because of all the art, and of course we're doing Mario today, dude. Come on, there's so much stuff to get to. I guess the first real question, Eric, I got to get to is, who's your favorite character? I mean, because goodness gracious, over the years, there's so many, and all the Nintendo characters have been sucked into Mario at one time or another, haven't they? I mean, that's a tough one, but I'm going with Yoshi because I've always been a Yoshi fan. But what do you think, Eric?
I gotta say, I always liked Mario with the raccoon tail.
Oh, dude, that is cool. That is a cool
Yeah.
Mario. Yeah. I think first time I saw that, because I actually played a Mario with him with the tail. Was that Super Mario Brothers 3, maybe?
I
Yeah.
think it was 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 was when they introduced the raccoon tail.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. That was
And they
great.
do keep re-releasing it, so I don't know which system you played it on, but yeah.
It was early, so I think it was 3. Yeah. But I've seen it ever since. You got you had to grab a leaf. The leaf would give you the
Yeah,
raccoon
yeah.
tail. Yeah. But yeah, no. The good thing is Nintendo is always innovative anyway, both with their software and their hardware.
Yeah.
And so they're always pushing the limits, coming up with new ideas, and they've always been very creative. I mean, for Mario to survive all this time, it's
Mhm.
because of all the innovations and new things they've added over the years, and it keeps it fresh. So you got to give them credit for that. So we're going Raccoon Mario for Eric. All right. Let's see, Andrew. What do you?
Ratatouille? Rata.
I don't know.
I forget what the actual name was.
The Tanuki?
Tanuki?
That might
The
be it,
Tanuki? Is that what
Was
it is?
that
Is it a Tanuki?
It was, yeah.
It would be, yeah. It would
It's
be a
not
Tanuki,
an
yes.
Araiguma.
But there was also Tanuki Mario, which was the full raccoon suit, and he turned into a statue.
Now
So
that's
that-
Japanese
It's
cultural
not really
reference right
raccoon.
there. So if it was a raccoon, it would have been Araiguma. If they're doing the statue thing, that would have been Tanuki. That's
Okay,
actually
so-
a Japanese
Yeah,
spirit.
Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Yeah. Oh,
They have gigantic
And,
ball
for me-
sacks, and they can fly by stretching the skin out.
he didn't look like that. He just looked like a raccoon and then turned into a little gray statue.
Okay, well, I'm sure that's what they were referencing, though. But I'm not joking at all. You can drive around Japan and see these Tanuki statues all in front of like a little grocery stores or things like that. And it took me a long time to get used to seeing these raccoon men standing in front of everything with gigantic balls. It was
Nice.
weird. It's weird, but it's real. So I don't know.
Should we put favorite power up in as a separate category too?
I'm going to
Because
get
there
to
are
that.
power
I'm
ups
going to get to
there.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. Yeah, you know I am. You know I am.
Because you have to, right?
That's right. So so far we have me with the Yoshi. We have Raccoon Tail Mario with Eric. Andrew was answering, and I was being rude. Go ahead.
Well, if we're going classic, I do like me some Luigi because he is
Yeah.
the second brother, just like me. But if I'm going favorite princess that I often play as, it's Daisy, and that's why I'm drawing Princess Daisy.
Aww. Aww. Now, how is she different than Peach?
She's the tomboyish one.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember tomboyish one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Gabby, hi.
Welcome back.
We don't
Hi,
hear
Gabby.
you. We see the
Uh
hands
oh,
moving.
can't hear.
Oh no,
We
she's
can't-
waving.
We can't
Hello.
hear. Go ahead. Oh, and I got it. She's going to kick it
Oh,
too.
no.
Give her a second.
Oh no.
She's kicking it. All right.
Oh, dear.
Well, whilst I wait for her, I will go to Amy. What do you think, Amy?
I hope she gets back on.
Well, no,
Oh.
so do I. But my question is your favorite Mario character.
Favorite Mario character? Yeah, it's got to be Wendy Koopa.
Wow, that I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know, it's great. Okay, how about Goombella?
No, we go with the first one. Just explain to me what the character is, because most of my Mario, other than the stuff that came out I played, is watching my kids play it. So I probably recognize the character.
Ah, okay. She was, have you ever heard of the Koopalings? Like Bowser's, like 7 kids. I think they were the first
Yes,
one.
I do remember those. Yes.
Okay, so- oh my gosh, is everyone okay?
No.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, okay. I'm like, I heard a crashing. Like, nope. And then it got quiet. All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
I do remember his children. Yes.
Yeah, right. So they had all the different like little like ships and stuff that would fly around in different kinds of worlds. And yeah, so she was like the one girl out of all of them, and I thought she was really cool
I see.
because she like had like a big bow and she had a
Yeah.
magic wand, and thought that was pretty awesome.
I
And
So,
his bracelet.
remember her. I remember Koopa's
Yeah.
daughter. I just didn't know her name. What's her name?
Wendy Koopa.
That's right. In
Wendy.
Japan, the
Oh, Koopa.
Yeah, in Japan they didn't name them, but in America they did.
Yeah, they're all named after musicians.
Yep, they named them all after
did they?
musicians.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
here in Japan you have King Koopa. The Westerners call him Bowser, I believe.
Yes.
Yes. The Japanese have always been perplexed as to why that is. They don't understand it. Why is he not King Koopa? And I say,
He used to be with Sha-na-na.
That's why. That's right.
What?
Bow, 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 bow. Come on. Give it to me, Eric.
No.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
Wow.
Mao,
I have a theory.
Hi.
I have a theory. I think.
Yeah.
Koopa is maybe it's too American, like Cooper.
No, I think it's
Was.
more that the Americans wouldn't get it. They don't. What's a Koopa? They wouldn't get it. So
Well,
they
it
gave
was.
him-
Yeah, maybe
It was
that's
King
true.
Koopa for the 15
Well,
years.
He was
Was it?
Bowser
Mario
of the
World.
Koopas.
In the manual, it said Bowser, but
Yeah.
in the cartoon show, they called him King Koopa.
King
because they
Koopa.
were just translating. It's probably a case of the people translating didn't know the game at all, and they were just translating from the Japanese. I bet. No, I bet you that's what happened. It's
I
interesting.
mean, he is Bowser, King of the Koopas, because they kind of know the Koopas in the games are
Right.
the turtles, but that would be a description of what he was, not a name. So
Well,
when they gave him a name, they called him Bowser.
Well, you know
And it's
how in
funny.
the beginning you were
But-
talking about Miyamoto and doesn't like story. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Giving something a name, that's a bit too much for him.
He's like, whoa, slow down
Whoa,
there.
Slow down there.
Naming
Back up.
characters.
Getting a bit-
Named
bit
there.
jumpy.
That's all right. Well, it's a lot easier to sell merchandise of something if it has a name.
It has. That's true. That's true. But Miyamoto-san is a great creator, and he's not the
Sure.
boss of bosses anyway, right?
Yeah.
So people have been able to curb his enthusiasm over the years and create lots of great stuff with Nintendo. Now, okay, so we got Wendy, the Koopaling, Wendy. We got Gabby back. So, Gabby, are you going to tell me who your favorite Mario character is?
Can you hear me?
I can
A
hear.
little bit.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. When I turn on my camera, the audio doesn't connect.
Huh,
Oh my gosh.
that's weird.
It probably thinks your camera's a microphone or something. I've had that.
Oh, that's
happen
okay. Just
before.
answer the question. You can ignore me the rest of the show. No problem.
I mean, I've always really had a special place in my heart for Yoshi.
Oh.
Oh, you and I are best friends, Gabby.
We thought it was a fantasy with Super Mario World, where there's one level where you have to jump across by kicking off of him and sending him
Yeah.
to the abyss.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good. So we got two Yoshis. We got a Wendy something or another. And we got
Another.
I completely forgot what Eric said.
Mario.
Mario, Raccoon Mario. That's what it was. Thank you very much, Gabby. All righty, let's continue on. Let's go to. I asked Amy. She told me Wendy something. Honey.
Hi. My favorite. Of the mainstream characters, Luigi. Especially to Koops from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Yep.
All right, lots of love for the Luigi today. First direct vote though. Very good, very good. Well, what do you think in there, Andrew?
Me? You already asked me.
Did I? What did you say?
I said classic Luigi.
That's
More
where
modern.
I heard it before.
More modern Daisy.
Daisy, that's right. All right, let me see here. I'm a bit fearful to ask, but okay. Amaran, what's your
Yes.
favorite Mario character?
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't say. I don't know.
You never
You like
played
them all
Mario.
so much.
Yeah, I played Mario Brothers. Yeah,
Yeah. So, did you like that game?
it was all right.
It was all
Yeah.
right. It was all right. Okay. Did any of the characters kind of jump out at you?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
Mario, because he was literally named Jumpman.
Yeah.
Jump.
Yep. Okay.
That must be what it is.
Yeah. Well, you have to always be careful of them Australians. Watch out. The New Zealanders are worse, though. Let's be fair. Well, I'll take Australia over New Zealand any day. As soon as Amran leaves, I'm going to change my opinion. Shh, don't tell him.
Can you guys hear me? Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I fixed
It
it.
sounds great.
You
Oh wow,
fixed
you're so
it.
much clearer. You're so much clearer now. It's
Yeah, you
amazing.
are. I can't see your drawing, but I can hear you really well.
Thank you.
So Amran says "Puh," on Mario. All right, I got it. Let's see here. Who have I not asked?
I hate the question.
Yeah,
I hate
know
the
you-
question
I
when
know.
someone asks
I
me,
know.
"What's your favorite thing?" I go, "I don't have it. I don't have any favorite things at all."
Well, I had an instant answer. Yoshi, and I have best friend forever. So somebody else agreed with me.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay! Yay! Best friend forever.
I win.
Yeah, you win. All right, now let's see. That was Gabby. Gabby's my best friend.
I'm on
forever.
down for Goomba.
Goomba, you can change your answer to Goomba. Go ahead.
Oh, I said we could put armor on down for Goomba. Goomba
Oh,
has
Amran,
one.
we'll give him Goomba. That's a fair thing. I was going to give him the bomb,
Oh, Babam? Yeah,
You know.
Babam's cute.
but we'll go with Goomba. Sure. Alpha Proto, what do you think?
Yes, sir. Bowser Jr.
All right.
Royal
No,
Koopa.
that's fair.
I like Royal Koopa because he wears glasses. I mean, he wears sunshades, but I
Yeah.
like Bowser Jr. because I started playing him in Super Smash Brothers, and I would win matches. And I don't know. It's like Bowser has all these like illegitimate kids, and then he's like, "Oh no, this is my real son." And Miyamoto like retconned all the Kooplinks into like just random Koopas. I don't know.
Here's
I
the
just
thing.
hope they find love.
Here's the thing, Alpha Proto, that you need to you want to get into the deep conspiracy theories of Mario Brothers. How many kids does he have? How many times has Peach been kidnapped? Do the math.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I know. That's the inference. That is the inference. I know it is. I know it is. Okay, we're going with Cooper Jr. And he is actually a pretty cool character. Let's see here. I think I've asked everybody except for Johan and Jeff, right?
Yo,
Believe so. Johan, favorite Mario character, sir?
I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite character too. I played a little bit of Mario, and I am more Team Sega actually. I was more a Sonic person.
That's fair
Yes.
enough. That's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, yeah, I had a
yeah.
Sega. I didn't have a Nintendo growing up. I had a Sega.
I mean,
and
to be fair, I was a Sega Genesis kid too. but I like my Marios.
But I have to admit that they are making a good games. The Nintendo. I think
Oh, sure.
they are making the most polished games.
Yeah. Well, no, Sonic is a great game. That was great fun, dude. Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah, I like it.
They weren't
I like
bad.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's actually true. The movies are actually pretty dang good.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
They took a really big note and fixed Sonic's model, and yeah.
No, that was a scam. That was they did that on purpose as a marketing scam to get
Really?
people
They
hyped
never
up about.
Did they?
Oh.
Yeah, because
No, they didn't.
yes, they did. Look,
No, they have merchandise of the old design already released. They had to recall.
you cannot. Because this is the industry I come from.
Mhm.
You cannot make a render character, render the entire movie, remodel it, reanimate it, and then re-render the entire movie in less than 9 months, which is the time span that they did it in. It was a marketing scam.
Oh,
The time frame just
I
does
don't
not
know.
make sense, and then they made the Redditors feel like they were heroes, and they were not. It was all.
What
fake.
about all the merchandise of the old design that got released, like Halloween masks and stuff?
Sacrifice.
They could have also produced those like afterwards, and then because it was the same thing with like the whole like Chip and Dale remake, and they're like, haha, ugly Sonic joke, remember that? And it's just like it's all fake.
That's interesting.
Eh,
We know they
I'm not
do those
buying
kind of things. We know those things do happen from time to time. That is true.
Yeah, the
Before
time frame just doesn't line up.
Oh, fair enough. Sonic is a good game though, but today we are kind of getting into Mario. So I guess, Johan, I'll ask you a different question. What was the first Mario game you played then?
Super Mario World, I think.
Super Mario World. All right, there we go. There
Yeah.
we go. Time reference. Very nice.
But I like the Super Mario Land on 3DS. I think that's the two games that I play.
I see Super Mario Land on 3DS. All right.
3D Land, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How about you, Jeff? No. Fair enough. Skinny says Mario introduced
hang
him to
on.
mushrooms. Mm-hmm.
I was hitting the wrong button. My response is I really don't care.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Ouch. Ebenezer.
No, I'm
You
seriously,
shall be Ebenezer Jeff from now on.
Your fun is
really-
wrong. Your fun
I really
is wrong.
don't freaking
It's
care.
the fake
I mean,
Jeff. I knew it. It's the fake Jeff
It
again.
is the fake Jeff.
It's a freaking video game character.
It's
It's like, you know.
Screw you,
It's like
fake
those-
Jeff.
It's like those people that were in love with Miss Pac-Man. It's like, dude, get a life. It's
Yeah,
a fucking
that
video
is
game.
weird. No, that is weird. Yeah, but you can have a favorite
With a green
Mario
M&M.
You
character.
can have
I mean, come
you can
on.
have a favorite character.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jesus.
all right. The blocks.
Yeah, no, those are great. Yeah, no, I
Oh,
go
the
with
question
block
mark
too.
block.
Yeah, question mark block. Yeah, that's a good.
Question mark block.
Oh,
There you
no,
go.
They
You
give
know the lore of the
power-ups.
blocks, right?
What was that?
Those
Alpha?
used to be people.
Oh, that's right. The
Blocks
deep
used to
lore.
be people.
Oh, Jeff didn't know that.
All the bricks used to be people. They got cursed into being bricks.
Is that
So when you crush a
See?
block, you're actually
See,
crushing a
someone's
person.
got to like.
Is that
Someone's
real?
got to like them. So
Damn, that's gruesome.
Jeff has a fan now. Is their fan now?
Gruesome. It's okay.
I don't know. That sounds like a little too much story for Miyamoto, don't you think?
I know.
Yeah.
Just a
It's a
little.
bit much. It's a bit much. Yeah. Wasn't
I
there
mean,
a character in there that was a transgender by rote?
Oh,
Yeah, Ego.
Birdie.
Birdo, yeah.
Birdo.
yeah, Birdo.
Yeah.
But Birdo technically isn't a Mario character because Mario 2 was just a re-script of a different game because the real Mario 2 was too hard for American audiences.
Huh.
Did you ever play that game?
They wrote
It
the character
kinda
in now,
stank.
so- kinda- What? I liked
Yes,
it.
they
You
did
could play
actually officially add Birdo.
Mario,
Did you?
Princess
Oh, okay.
Toadstool, everyone. It's like the character selection was cool.
No. When I say actual Mario 2, I kind of mean the American one. So yeah, the Mario 2 that we got, I thought was amazing. It's probably like one of my favorites of the first three. But I think they had like they did release the Japanese second one, and it was just like
Lost level.
yeah, it was like
Yeah,
the
Lost
first
Levels.
one, except really, really, really hard. And you know, getting through the first one was like punishment enough. I don't really want the second one to be like, yeah, it's just like you left over, except you're doing it again, and it's worse. Like, oh no.
It's worse.
The chat had some answers as well, so let's go ahead and
Oh,
see what they
yeah?
think here. Pablo says we called him Koopa in Argentina. That's okay. I'm glad that you have a special relationship with Japan. We know. Okay. My favorite character is King Fumari. It was a Mario with big head, muscular body, white tank top, white hat, and black pants. The game was known as Super Brothers 10, a hack of the Jackie Chan game. Oh, well, there you go.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
that's pretty funny.
That is awesome.
And you thought mine was obscure.
That is obscure. Well, that's the thing. Mario's been around so long and been memed and used so much. I mean, I can't even begin to know the depth of it. Skinny says, "Mamma Mia." Fair. Okay. Adrian's his favorite Mario character is Pablo. Well, there you go, Pablo.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah. And he once again, just to reiterate that Mario did introduce Skinny to mushrooms, and that it was all over from there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Dave says that Jeff's response is he's a cranky old man. Now we know. Let's see here. Any other answers? Hammer Bros are the best Koopas. Oh, fair. No, that's cool. Good one, Adrian. Good one.
Did you ever?
Hammer Bros.
Paper
Yeah.
Mario Thousand Year Door. They were talking about the Hammer Brothers. They were really interesting characters in that game. They were talking about my dad's old stomping ground was World 7-2 or something like that. It was fun.
That was.
You know what I've always wanted to see? I've always wanted to see a Mario in the vein of Abe's Odyssey.
Oh, Abes Odyssey. Now there's
Huh.
the game.
You know,
That's
make one for the grown-ups. You know, we're all grown up now. We're all old. Give us just this one M-rated thing, for the grown-ups, and make it just like Abe's Odyssey, all
I mean,
bloody
Abe's
and
Odyssey wasn't
torturous.
even really M-rated though.
Actually, Chester, do you know about the Ramayana story?
The Stramayana, no, I don't, but it sounds spaghetti-ish.
There is a myth from India.
See.
The story is actually very similar to Mario Bros. But the basic story is just a princess was kidnapped and the hero must save the princess.
Sure.
It's the same.
Yeah, no. Well, India invented everything. We know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if there is a relation with that.
Oh, do you think?
I mean,
maybe
it is a
Miyamoto
very
got it from
basic
there?
story.
It is.
Yeah.
Europeans love that story and have used it a lot as well. And so Southeast Asia, there's a bunch of Siamese or Malaysian stories that are similar, right? We even have Mayan stories that are like that. So it is a kind of a classic concept, I think. But no, India invented everything. I'm happy to give you that. Easy enough. Yeah.
I think John Leguizamo would disagree with that.
John Leguizamo's a racist. Yeah. Has it been 15 minutes yet? Okay, I'm safe. He's gone off the deep end, man. He used to be cool.
Oh yeah.
Man, John used to be cool, but he's deep ended it, dude. What happened to that guy? Jeez.
The Ice Age movies.
Maybe.
I don't know any problem with him.
Because the best he could get was a secondary character on John Wick.
And he wasn't even in the other ones. He was just in the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So granted, all the time.
They stole his car.
Yeah. But, I mean, John used to be rather beloved, and he's just kind of ruined it. And you've seen a lot of these actors ruin it. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Like I just saw him in a movie not too long ago. I watched 2 Christmas horror movies in a row. Yeah. I watched Mel Gibson's Fat Man, which is freaking epic. If you haven't seen it, what the hell are you doing? It's Mel Gibson. What do you expect? It's good, dude. No, that's a good movie. Go
What was it
watch
called?
that. The Fat Man.
The Fat Man.
Yeah, no, just Fat Man. Yeah.
That's a horror movie?
Not really. But it's got
more of an
blood in
action
it.
movie.
It's got murder and blood in it. But it's more of an action movie. Yeah, you're right. But I watched that one, and then I watched The Violent Night.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That's
Which
good.
is also
That was
pretty
good.
solid, dude. And it's got John Leguizamo as a bad guy, and I was like, yeah, that works.
Yeah, because it's done by the same production house that does John Wick. So they were like, "Oh, we got John on the phone. Let's get John."
But he's still working, so it's good for him.
That's true. That is true. And he sells as a bad guy because he's lost his damn mind these days. It actually fit him. But yeah, no, it's a great fun movie. That was a lot of fun. But I was, I don't know why I was in the mood for 2 Christmas movies in a row, but I was. So, and
Yeah, that
I
brings up
loved them
another
both.
couple questions, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Golly, you're right.
Well, it just shows you though that Mel Gibson, he's always got it, dude. That dude is on all the time. I saw him on this little meme clip the other day where he's sitting there with a bunch of other actors, mainly Denzel Washington, and Denzel. They're talking about, we actors, we work so hard, we should be respected. And Denzel says, I am done with that precious nonsense. Going to war, that's a hard job. Being a garbage man or a postman or something like that is a hard job. You're just making a movie. Don't get it twisted. It's just a movie. And Denzel put them right in their place instantly. And the whole time, as they're being mortified, what was Mel Gibson doing? Shaking his head. Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, Nice.
Yeah, nice.
That's pretty dope. Where was that? Because that sounds awesome.
I just saw a meme. I was, occasionally I go through Twitter and,
To come up with something good.
well, and Denzel always gets in their ass. He doesn't like this Hollywood nonsense.
No, he's up there with Gary Oldman and being fed up with the Hollywood stuff.
Well, because he was a real dude that had real jobs before he got famous.
Yeah.
Right? He was, an actual human. And
Like this is fantastic. We're really great to have this work. You know?
Living as kings.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's what he's saying is that you're not doing anything impressive. I mean, sure, it takes some talent and stuff, and not everybody can do it. Of course, that's true. But you're just making a movie. Relax.
Yeah, but not everybody can do what we do either, and we're pretty low on the totem pole.
Oh, artist, you are the kicking can. Yes, you are. I've realized that. I didn't know that before. But since doing this show, you are definitely the ones who get kicked around and draw this. It's like Peter poking the Asian. Do math.
You should draw a tattoo.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Oh, you should be a tattoo artist.
You guys
I've
get
gotten that
treated
a couple
horribly,
times.
dude. You guys get treated horribly. I'm on your side. You got the Busby in your corner. You're good.
Well, that's good to know.
It's true. It's true.
Good to have a bear in your
That's
corner.
all we need. As long as we got the Busby.
Hey man, if
Say
you
what's
need an
Busby?
ocean escape, I'm your dude. Just give me a year and a half.
That's right.
We'll plan the heist in advance.
It's
I got-
like this
got all
clip
these-
from. It's like this clip from Zoolander that I saw today, where he's like, "I don't know what product I'm selling. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here."
It's Merman, Dad.
What a
No,
brilliant film.
that was such a great little movie, though.
I'm really, really good looking.
Well, Ben Stiller makes me laugh sometimes, and then sometimes I kind of turn my head and don't get it. But that movie was funny. I liked his
Yeah, I love.
what is it, Night at the Museum series too? That was fun.
Mhm. Well, see, Ben Stiller is actually quite a visionary as far as like making visual art goes, because Walter Mitty was a phenomenal film, and I've just been recently watching Severance on Apple Plus, and he's making that like that's his project, and Severance is like, oh, it's really visually stunning, and the story is really mysterious, so it's pretty cool. He does some pretty good work.
He's a great director.
No,
Yeah,
and
I was surprised about Walter Mitty too, especially since I had Sean Penn in it.
Yeah, right.
I really
I
enjoyed
know.
it. I was like, man, Sean Penn, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
to
funny
be-
because like, I thought the same thing.
To be
And it was
fair,
a remake of an older film too.
Yeah, and a book, right?
oh, okay, I didn't know that. But with Ben Stiller, I don't really know his politic, which probably is a good thing. That
Which
means
is-
he
yeah,
doesn't
right.
open his mouth. But I do know that he's a bit of a Hollywood royalty, though, with his parents, right? But I know his parents better than I know him, really, as far as what I've seen. And his parents are they are all Jews, of course. But they're very down to earth people, though.
Well,
Get out of here, really?
Yeah. I'm sorry to hurt you like that, Eric.
That's all right.
Johan has decided to go for realism today. It's nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Realism with Mark?
Yeah,
Cool.
he's,
So you
he's
know
not
you're gonna
sharing
tell me-
his screen, though.
Next thing you're gonna tell me that Milton Borough was Jewish too.
No.
Gone with the wind, man.
I wouldn't do that to you. He was.
Huh?
No way.
He was. He's also the man who started the over 18-inch Golden Club. What did he call that, Eric? What did he call that?
Stop it. No, no,
I-
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
know.
no,
We
no.
don't want to know. Moving back to video games.
Oh, yeah, Mario. But yeah, Milton Borough was quite the character. Why did you have to bring Milton Borough into it? You brought the whole stream down.
Well, then let's get back to
all right, it's all right. Most of us still have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, good. That's good. But I'm watching Gabby draw, and that's always makes me happy.
Don't mention pipes.
I won't.
Oh my gosh!
Eric, Jeff made a joke.
No.
Dude, write that down. It should be put into posterity.
You know, he's always joking on Brian Shear's show.
Yeah.
This day of April 27th, Jeff Potts has made a joke.
Mike's show.
Thank you. Yes.
The Drink with Crazy show.
So why don't we get some of the love? Huh?
Because, whatever. Do I not talk about your toilet?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a joke?
Yeah, not a lot of people have talking toilets that,
Doesn't everybody have a talking toilet?
Psychoanalyze them while they're, dropping a deuce. But, what? It's, I guess, is a Japanese thing.
Welcome, Chester-san. You don't have that?
No.
Oh.
No.
Mine actually recognizes the different peoples that come in.
I'm assuming you've seen that episode of South Park about it.
No, I haven't, but I mean...
The talking toilets, you should watch that episode, it's genius.
Well, I mean, it's
Chester,
real.
If you think of you, but as soon
right?
as I watched the episode, it was all I could think of.
Chester, the toilet recognizing you is not a good thing, okay?
It is. She's my friend.
Drops his pants and... Oh, Chester-san!
She analyzes my exumptions.
Excretions?
Yes.
I think that's what he means, yeah.
Actually, I think
exhumations.
I think exhumation means to bring something up. Expulsions.
No, I was
I think
going
it's-
for excrement. My brain went south for a second. That's all right. I'm older than memes.
There you go.
All he needs is an air conditioning unit inside the bathroom, and he can have like a full conversation.
Yeah, no, there's no air conditioning in the bathroom. No, that's true. It's ventilated though.
Oh, you gotta sweat while you poop?
No, it's well ventilated. Yeah, no, Japanese
You get the poop sweats?
Japanese do the bathrooms quite well. They're they're pretty good at that. Yeah.
Nicest bathroom.
Yeah. I actually prefer the Asian shower room over the West because
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, way better. In the West, you either have the little glass box, which is Roman style, really, or you stand in your bathtub, right? But over here, they dedicate an entire room.
An entire room.
An entire room.
It's awesome.
It
it's
is
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I was right. Thank
Sounds
you,
like a
Bill.
human car wash.
It is kind of like that. Yeah.
Does it have the little rubbery flappy things that go blah, 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 back forth in the dryer?
No,
That
but
would just be Chester in the shower.
well, I did install. I have Roman. I have a Roman shower, which is the slits in the wall where the water comes out like a waterfall. I also have the body jets, and I have the overhead rain tree. What do they call that? Rain tree?
That's pleasant.
Jeez.
Yeah. So
sounds like the best shower ever.
it is, and I got the jacuzzi type bathtub as well. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Now, is it to be kept in like a separate room from the shower? Is there like a bathroom and then a shower room?
There's a separate
And then a
room for the
water?
toilet, a separate room for the shower, and a separate room for the sink.
You don't
So-
poop in the same room you shower?
No, I don't.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
It is. I don't have to walk very far, but there are doors
So-
involved.
Okay, do you pee in the shower?
Do I pee in the shower? Before being married, yes. After getting married, I get yelled at.
You don't let them know you pee in the shower, dummy. You just keep doing it.
Well,
Agree.
I was dissuaded of several things once I got married. That and I used to sleep naked. Then I had children. My wife insisted. I was like, "It's a baby." She's like, "No, you must dress now." I'm like, "Fine." Took all
She
my fun away.
domesticated you.
She
You got
did.
domesticated.
I was hairy and wild, Gabby.
It's just so nice to you.
She
And
did.
now Chester puts a seat down, too.
The humanity.
Well, here's I get the last laugh on that, Eric, because my toilet lifts the seat as I come in.
That solves a lot of problems.
No, it is. It's an automatic seat, dude. The covers lift. It will lift for urination or defecation. It has radio. It has little wet water sounds if you're one of those bladder shy people. It's got not only does it have a shower, it has a bidet for the ladies, but it also has a little fan that goes and dries your ass.
So it's just very nice.
It is nice.
It can be live. Turn to a robot.
It's very well. The thing is now, Andrew has lived over here, and he can attest that my toilet is not unique.
No, yeah,
they're all like that,
and they're wonderful.
They are. They are. I thought it was the weirdest thing using the shower. People in America, they keep using the word bidet incorrectly. Because you have several things. You have a shower, which is for the backside. Bidet is for women's. Yeah. But those toilets have both. But it was really weird to use it. It took me a while before I dared to press that button, Andrew.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know about shooting water up my ass. I wasn't sure about that.
I was pleasantly surprised to find out that it was body temperature. It was quite pleasant.
It's lukewarm. The Japanese have technology and they know where to use it. Yeah, but actually, I wouldn't think of you. I would hate to use the toilet without it now. It's so much easier, dude.
I don't want anything.
You need hardly any toilet paper after you're done.
So does it have like a hand dryer that dries off your booty?
It does. Yeah.
But how does it get the clingy stuff off? I mean, does it shoot that hard?
Yes, it does. It shoots strong enough to get all the cleaning stuff off. Yeah.
If you use it regularly, you probably don't have any cleaning stuff.
That's true. That is true, Bill. But you still have toilet paper at hand. But another good thing about it is another button on because there's a whole console on the wall. You see, right? And that little wall console has has another button, and it opens up the intercoms to the house. That's my favorite.
To tell people you're going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
So they'd be like, "What are you doing, Chester?" You're like, "Just a minute."
Everybody stop screaming! I can hear you in the bathroom.
What are you doing in there,
What's
Chester?
all that noise?
My son thought that was the funniest thing, but he was around like 10. And he
yeah, I bet.
Yeah, no, he would. He'd press the button when he was ready when the sound was coming, right? He did that like 5-6 times, and his mother just dug into his ass, and then it never happened again. So, I was like, he's just having some fun, and she looked at me, and I shut up.
That is the activity of a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah. I think it's actually built in there for emergency for old people, like a safety measure. Yeah. But once again, there's nothing unique about my toilet. This is kind of the universal toilet here in Japan. I didn't buy anything special. I just went to the toilet store and I got a toilet.
The toilet
store? How much are they?
When you go to the toilet store, do they all recognize you? It's like every single toilet lifts up. And it's like Chester son. It's like a orchestra.
They see him walk in at like 6 feet something, and they're like, "Look at that bottom. We get to sell big toilet to him."
Well, no, I mean the great thing about it is they're so aware that when I come in, they're like, "I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free." I was so proud. I felt so patriotic. Yeah, but they have. I don't know if they have other companies, but there's just one I know of, and that's Toto.
And just to be sure, this is relevant because Super Mario Brothers has to do with pipes and
it does. Plumbers. It's extremely relevant. We're talking about plumbers here.
Yep, they fix all. They actually start the. Oh wait, no, it's not a spoiler to say how a movie starts. They start the movie fixing a bathroom, so
Yeah, no. They show that in one of the trailers, I think. Yeah, no, it sounds like a good movie. But the sad thing, though, I don't know if it's sad, but it's not sad for me. And I've been here living in Japan for 2 decades, and I've never called the plumber.
Huh. I mean,
That's good.
did
Sounds
you
like the
wanna see-
toilets can plumb themselves.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
think
fix it yourself, or you just don't have any issues?
there's been a couple of like kitchen sink issues I fixed myself, but it's not good for the plumber though. Right? I don't know how much
No.
work they get. I've hired an electrician team to come in and rewire stuff. I had the air conditioning team come in and do all the venting and stuff. So I've hired some other contractors, but I've never hired a plumber. Yeah,
Sad.
it is sad.
Maybe they're so advanced they can just hire and schedule their own maintenance,
Well, maybe.
and so
Yeah,
they
that's
just
right.
It's when I'm
Yeah.
not looking. That's probably true.
when you're not
They're
looking,
not-
you say,
they're- There's no actual plumbers; they're engineers.
That's fair.
Or there are ninja plumbers.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right. They're hiding in your ceiling
Yes.
boards. That's what it is.
Well, I do have a ninja clan in the mountain here, so but we won't talk about that. I do think the AI in the air conditioner is smarter than the toilet, though. But then again, it's much newer. So
have you ever tried like
You ask them
pinning
trivia.
people in- Yeah.
I haven't, but they will answer simple things like, "What's the weather forecast?" They'll tell me that.
The toilet just doesn't know.
No,
Doesn't
toilet
know
doesn't
the
know.
weather.
Head toilet has no clue, but the air conditioner
That's a
knows.
stupid toilet.
It's a
Oh my
stupid
gosh.
toilet. Yeah, it's pretty good. My
You should
refrigerator.
you should just get like your Trivial Pursuit cards and just start asking Trivial Pursuit questions to the toilet and to the air conditioner. See how many they get right.
No, I should completely tear it out of the wall and reconnect it in the bathroom just for that purpose. Yeah, that's
There you go.
only $400. I can do it.
Yep.
You probably could
I probably could.
just
But,
sell your other yacht.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's right. The other yacht is called the Dinghy. My refrigerator
Or the
is
Sex
pretty-
Mountain. One of the two.
Well, the refrigerator is pretty cool. Did you see when you were here, Andrew? Did you see any of those refrigerators that will bring up a shopping list and recipes for you? Have you seen those?
No, the house that we were living in was not very modern. The I only the fridge was just a regular refrigerator. The toilet was nice, and the hotel toilet was particularly nice. So
Mhm,
I
mhm.
at least got to experience those, but no special refrigerator.
Well, it's pretty good. You can just say like pork, and it'll boom recipes.
Oh, it doesn't like throw pork out of the fridge. Like,
No,
Oh,
but you know what it
not so.
does? It has these little sensors, and you can use these bags or these containers, which my wife is that kind of person. And all those containers can be labeled digitally with her phone. And therefore, every time you put it in and take it out, the refrigerator is keeping track, and the refrigerator will send a notification to your phone saying you are low on eggs.
Does the refrigerator
Yeah.
talk to Google?
Probably.
Because I would here
I
in
feel
the
like
States.
if we ever have a maximum overdrive situation, you'll be the first one to go.
Yeah,
Or I'll be I'll be their king.
that's right. They actually they just love you so much that they actually protect you.
Mhm.
I was
The
going to
bidet
say,
king.
Old
King
Mark.
all
of
the people in
bidets.
Japan are probably loved by their appliances.
That's right. We care for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know some. I mean, we're joking here, of course, but I've seen some of these things are starting to show up in the West, though. I know they are.
What brand refrigerator do you have?
I think it's a Hitachi. Yeah,
I
Hitachi.
don't think we have many Hitachis over here. The most advanced ones are LG and Samsung. GE's putting out some pretty fancy stuff now too, though.
Yeah, well, I've heard that you guys are getting that tech, but like,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
instance-
we have refrigerators that do that.
Well, like for instance, there's a red light blinking on my refrigerator right now, and it has this video screen, and it's showing water in a container and ice cubes, and it's therefore visually telling me I need to refill the water for my ice. Now
It's currently
Oh.
doxing every single one of us and our locations and where we live.
it is. I'm sure it's doing that. And I almost bought a refrigerator where I would have had to hire a plumber, because that one I would have had to put a water line into it. but I didn't get that one. So that was
Yeah,
my
I
one
got
opportunity.
That's what I got. Got one that makes the ice cubes.
Yeah, you just
stores
put a
them in the
water
door.
line in the back. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I saved
it still work?
$1,000.
I run the hose.
$1,000.
Hose.
I run a hose through a pail of rocks to filter the water.
Well, there you go.
And then
That's the way to do it.
and then I have a siphon that pulls the water out into another bucket, which is full of smaller rocks to filter the water a little more.
There are easier ways to do that, right?
Well, how else how do you get your rocks clean?
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. That's fair.
Just curious.
No, that is the right way, sir. They have a machine for that as well, though. But save the money.
Well, yeah, and then you get to hear the noise of the fountain, right? So it makes it easier to go to the bathroom, and no electricity was used at all.
Fair enough.
It's a green
It's a
urine
green
pump.
toilet. Yeah, there you go.
Green urine pump.
Well, Eric, how much do you pay for refrigerators over there? I think over here it's like what, $3 to $5 grand.
Cheapest one's gonna run you around 800, I guess.
Wow.
They might have a little bit less, but
Talk about
good
those little like 2 foot by 2 foot ones. You mean, is that what you're talking about?
Oh no, you can get a really nice cheap one for that, like a full size refrigerator for
a 32-inch or 36. A really good one's going to be a few $1,000s though.
Yeah, they don't have any bells and whistles. They're just fridge.
Yeah, like we just bought one. I think it was 1,100. It's a side by side with a ice maker and a water dispenser.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't get the plumbing needed one, but I usually buy the middle one. That's kind of what I do. I buy.
Well, the water line was just like $10, and I hooked that up myself.
Yeah, no, I know. I just didn't, whatever. I like the look of it, and my wife was enamored with the little touch screen. So
Yeah, I like that your mid refrigerator is just like still touch screen, and hey, you're out of bacon.
Oh, dude, it's Japan. Come on, Andrew.
And
they don't have. They have high, super high, and ultra.
Yeah, they don't do. They don't do subtle.
They don't do that. I mean, nothing here is low plastic cheap crap. It just doesn't exist. The Japanese. I think there's a law. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I had to outbid Clem to get the middle grade fridge at the auction.
I'll be right back.
Clem?
But Clem, yeah, he's a tough negotiator. He's always trying to up my bids by like $1. Yep. He's kind of a jerk.
I see. Are we bidding on storage units again?
No, I stopped that after the raccoon infestation.
Oh,
so.
fair. There you go. At least you learn.
Yeah.
I have to say though,
took me a long time though.
It did. I know. Addictions are hard, Bill. They are.
Yeah. So am I. No, I'm just kidding.
But Guillermo
I'm a
del
dick.
Toro.
That's what I mean.
That's true. We got that. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. The first 4 were actually really good, and one of those was in a storage facility. It was very nice.
Yeah, one of the better one was.
It was
that
good.
one. Yeah,
it was good.
That was the very first one, I think.
I think so. Yeah. It's you could see what happened with that though, Eric, because it just bang, 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 like 4 in a row. It was like, wow, nice. And then the next one was like, huh? And then what? Why? And then the
last one was so bad.
It's not even a horror. I mean, it's like a sad lady story.
We've had this conversation many times.
I know we have, but it needs to be spoken to the mountains, Andrew.
Shout it from the mountain.
Yes.
We still got like an hour left, don't we?
Oh, you got plenty of time. You got like an hour now. Rabbit is doing something interesting. I know this character, but I don't know this character. This is not a Warui Rigi. What's this one? Rabbit.
Hey,
it's not Waluigi. It's the Luigi Warui one.
No, he's trying Fire Flower Mario, but in anime style.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Is that what he's doing? All right. Yeah. Okay.
It's more like the Dragon Ball Z thing. So I get to get the M better, but it's more like the Margin Buu emblem.
Oh, I see.
But I've got to try and get it.
That's all.
I told you I couldn't think of anything to draw.
I like it. I think it looks great. But there was a Warui Mario which is
Wario?
Warui in Japanese means bad, right?
Is that the yellow Mario?
Yeah,
the yellow hat?
the yellow hat one.
Wario.
Wario. And what
Wario,
was the bad Luigi one called?
Waluigi.
Oh,
Waluigi.
so they did the same thing.
And
Okay.
Well, the funny thing is Waluigi is in no games except for Mario Party and Mario Tennis. So he basically just likes to party and play tennis.
Mm-hmm.
He's so bad. He doesn't even
He's a
show up for
perfect
rehearsal.
character.
Mm-hmm.
He's a perfect character. I absolutely love him because there's nothing wrong with him. He just looks bad. You know, it's hilarious. Hilarious concept. Bravo.
His crooked mustache.
Yeah. It's cute. Now there's another character in that vein of the Warui type, but it's not Mario Luigi. It's another one. What's his name?
Wario?
No, not Wario, not Waluigi.
Yeah, I already said that.
There's
Yeah.
another one.
I don't know.
There's a third
Is-
one.
There's another evil plumber?
Well, I know. I don't know what he is, but there's another.
Giuseppe?
No,
Kingo?
no,
Shemp?
Yeah.
no. All right,
draw
I
Shemp.
will. You guys keep doing what you're doing right now. I'm watching Johan being all pervy with Peach. But let me go over here and see if I
Look
can
up Mario
That's
characters.
my job.
There you go.
How dare you?
How dare he? Even he's
I
infringing.
don't
on
think there's the third one.
Let's see. I'm just going to see it. Mario characters. Okay.
So I got it all set up.
The list of characters. Here we go. Okay.
I think someone
Oh,
said like
it's all written. Alyssa Milano is not a character. All right, fine.
Well, she's
What?
a character.
He is a character.
She is.
She's definitely a character.
Let's see.
There is
She
a
doesn't
Wario.
have character.
I know we have Wario. Here, I'm looking at a list here. So we got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, whatever the other princess is.
Rosalina.
Rosalina. We got the Yoshi. We got the Wario. We got the Waluigi. We got Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr. We got the Koopa with the hat.
Magic Koopa?
Maybe he's got an axe and a helmet. We got Junior Bowser Jr. We
Barbarian
got Bowser himself. We got the other Bowser kid. The Ghost. There's a chestnut. Or is that a mushroom?
Goomba?
Maybe that's a mushroom. Maybe it's a Goomba. We have a ghost-faced thing. It's a wizard. And then we have a
Ghost-faced
skeletal turtle.
Oh, hang on. I found something.
Okay.
Who are the 6 Mario brothers?
There's 6?
6. Ooh.
That is a look. Well, Mario, Quardio, Granddad, Lester.
Granddad.
Lester.
This is blowing my mind. I always do Mario and Luigi.
making
And Dr. Mario.
the show.
Official list of Mario brothers. Who are the 6 Mario brothers?
There's 2.
Are you sharing?
Right.
You want me to show something?
Hey, go ahead, show something. You show something.
Well, okay. Let me.
Well, I'm researching this.
Researching.
Fine. All right.
This
Is
doesn't
there
sound
any,
like. This doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe it's a thing.
Steampunk area.
Yeah, that already doesn't sound right.
Be careful of
Fabian?
Mario fanfic.
How
Jeff.
many Mario bros are there? There, which they are. No, there.
Just the one.
There. Hey, okay. Hey.
That is one.
My possessives got confused. Let's see here. How many Mario Bros? A very serious investigation from Kotaku.
Mhm.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd trust that article.
Well,
Hey,
we
where's
have
JD?
Mario.
Apparently, Nintendo have blacklisted Kotaku from advanced reviews or something.
We have
That's
Fario.
That is hilarious.
We have Beth. That's not a brother. Okay, I
They're
think
anti-gaming.
I think
They're
Kotaku
against gaming.
is yeah.
Beth,
Screw Kotaku. Okay,
that's
Yeah.
the they them Mario. Beth.
it is the they them Mario. There he is. I remember him. I remember little Mario there. Yeah, hi Mario. Let's see here.
They have like Baby Mario yet?
They do. They do have that. Yeah.
Was that
Yeah, he
like
was in,
Peach and Mario's baby or?
But I mean,
no, Baby Mario was in Yoshi's Island.
yeah.
Oh, it's
I
No.
think
like an
Mario's
advancement of the
Mario,
Mario
though, right?
line.
Now, I
With
love
the
this. Look at
Mustang.
this. In the Super Mario Wiki, we have a little bit of a general introduction, creation, what company, stuff like that. It's very basic. A index here, context, content page. Just quick review of the story and gameplay, and then immediately they get into the various controller, layouts for each game. Now that is an understanding of video games right there. That right there shows you true gamer. That's a true gamer, Andrew. So
Sure.
good on you, Nintendo. You are real gamers.
That's right.
They got all the different character sprites from all the games. Very nice.
Oh, that is cool.
It is cool. Yeah, I'm just showing here. I'll come back to the art in a minute. Talk about development, music, all that kind of stuff, and then like a million references. Wow, it's been around.
Wow.
I can play music. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Wait, like you can play music without getting struck for it?
What's Mario's instrument of choice? Does he play an instrument?
A keyboard synthesizer. Let's see here. Lose a life.
Pipe organ.
Pipe organ. Very good.
You guys hear that?
Ding ding ding.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good. Invincibility. I love that one. That was fun.
Do you know about a video where the music from Mario are actually inspired by other songs? It's
Maybe.
fascinating, Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That's
You
pretty
saw it?
good.
Yeah.
Girls,
It's
I
quite-
get. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's quite close to the original actually. I just fascinated by that.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think anyone's assumed Miyamoto-san to be particularly creative.
Okay.
Funny because true.
Yeah, because it's true. But girls, I got you covered. You ready, girls? Here we go. That is a Calliope song, though.
Yeah. It's nice though.
That is a Calliope song. That is true. We've got Castle Theme here. Ooh, I remember that. Remember that. That's so good. This music worked really well, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
It still makes it feel like you're gonna probably fall into a fire pit here pretty soon.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes. The problem with these. Well, the problem with some of these synthesizer songs is that if you play the game, Zelda is the one. If you play that game long enough, desperately spending hours trying to defeat Ganon, as I have, that damn song becomes so entrenched in your head that it becomes hypnotic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god,
that-
dude! It's
that one?
It's horror, dude. Yes, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That was all. That was like all of 1986, right there.
Ganon was
Like-
so brutally difficult, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because the
Rough.
problem with those old games, and let me come back over to the art, but the problem with those old games is that it's not like today where there can be actual strategy involved and tactics and positioning and things like that. Back in those days, it was simply memorizing a number of steps, left, right,
Pattern,
up,
pattern.
down, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But the Ganon one in the original Zelda, I don't remember how many steps, but it was many, many steps over and over and over and over again. It was, oh my god, dude! And if you made one mistake, you're dead. Back to the beginning.
Well, and that was what was so unique about that era of early gaming was games where you got longevity through difficulty instead of actually making like mechanics and story. It was how difficult it was, and the fact that you couldn't really save it.
Yeah.
There's no save game.
No save
Nintendo
game.
Heart. Nintendo.
Actually, what was the first save game? I do remember a game coming along that had a save, and I remember going, "Oh, what's that?" Was it Might and
Super
Magic?
Metroid had saving in it and stuff like that. Some SNES games definitely did.
That's not the one I'm thinking of. It might
What
be Might and
system?
Magic.
Was it a PC or was it on
Zelda
a
did,
GameCube?
yeah.
Had to be on a.
No, I'm thinking console because I had a Commodore 64, and of course you could save on that. But it's a PC; it's superior. We're talking about console peasants here now. Come on. Yeah, no, on a console.
It was Game Boy, I think they had.
Nah, I didn't play
like
that though.
One of the Zelda cartridges had a battery in it for the first time.
Password systems were kind of popular in some of the early ones as kind of an alternative.
Yeah, a lot of
Oh,
the
yeah,
Mega
yeah,
Man
yeah.
game. A lot of the Mega Man games had passwords to get
Yeah.
to save your progress.
That's right.
Well, so was Mega Man, huh? I didn't play a Mega Man. Oh, I did kind of play Mega Man. It's not the one I'm thinking of. My brain keeps telling me Might and Magic, though. A.S. Burnett, hello or goodbye, whichever one. Happy to have had you. Ethereal Dragon says hi. We're doing Super Mario Brothers, so everyone go draw your characters and put them either on the Discord, which Jeff has put the link, and I'm sure he'll drop it again, or go over to Twitter and put in hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE, and you can share your art with us, and we'll take a look at that in the end of the show. We love doing that, so please do. Didn't Zelda have a save feature? God, no. I wish it did.
Yes.
Not the first
Yeah,
one.
it did. Well, it depends. Yeah, Legend of Zelda did. Link to the Past did. I don't think the other one did it?
Not
No,
the first one in the
not-
gold cartridge.
Not the original one. No way. I remember. I would have loved to have a save game. I didn't even know what this where we don't think we had that word yet, Eric.
I know one of the early. It was the second Zelda, I think, that had a battery in the cartridge.
No, it might have.
That's
Yeah,
possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
I know that the one I played certainly didn't because I banged my head against the wall a lot.
Explains a lot.
Yeah,
I-
Zelda, man, it's brutal. The original Castlevania. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that was another one that just. Oh, it was so brutal.
You know the thing, it makes me so frustrated. I know it's a dumb thing to be frustrated about because it's really not important, Bill. But it makes me watching these damn so-called gaming journalists can't even jump off a damn block. Have you seen the shit that they do, dude? It's like,
Well,
what
I
are
have
you
a hard
doing?
time accepting that you get frustrated because you have a toilet that washes your butt and massages your feet.
That's true.
So I think you're a very relaxed individual.
Yeah, I am chill. I am very happy.
Well, that's why the
No,
current
but you're right. You're right.
that's why the current joke exists of like easy, medium, hard game journalist mode.
Right.
Like,
But no,
gosh,
dude, I've seen some of those things because every now and then I'll watch something like an IGN or something like that and watch a review. I don't do it much anymore because I found better people on YouTube. But they can't play games. It's like, dude, it's your job.
yes, literally your job to play video games.
Was it IGN journalists who tried to play the tutorial level of Cuphead and they
Yeah.
couldn't even fathom how to double jump?
He couldn't even get over the damn box, dude. Like, Jesus.
It just
How
did not
embarrassing.
compute to double jump. Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable. Did you just now? I'm not interested at all, but I think it was IGN. They got the contract license, whatever you
Vampire.
want to call it, for the new is it Ubisoft, that new vampire game? It's
New vampire.
I don't know.
It's the new vampire game that they've been
Yeah.
hyping up. But whatever, everyone's a little bit suspicious of it, because they were, we know with some things that the marketing will go woke, but the thing really isn't. We've seen that happen many times, right? And everyone was worried because the marketing made sure that there wasn't a single white person anywhere that wasn't a villain. and they did that intentionally. So some people were worried that that the game might be like it looks like it's not. So it's just one of those stupid marketing head fakes. But anyway, IGN was given the thing to show the first in-game play, right? And they were doing the in-game play of this, and the person who was doing it was so epically bad that the projected sales of the game have dropped 60%.
That's too bad.
Ooh.
That is insane. I'm like, what are you doing? Kill the bad guy. Turn around. No, back. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. And these are supposed to be the professionals.
So you don't have to be able to play video games to work for video game magazines.
It seems so. Yeah.
Huh.
Strange.
That makes sense.
But they do require proper footwear to get the job, though.
That's true. Yeah. High heels on Thursdays.
Yes, it must be adequate and job sensible.
You know, I
That's
never
about it,
understood how you women wear those high heels anyway. Yeah, because when I was like 13 or 12 or 13 or 14 or something like that, we were at like a church camp, summer VBS thingy, right? Where we went and stayed at this, Christian kind of, camp resort thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, and we were up there.
Church camp.
Church camp. Yeah, church camp. Yeah. And it was a nice big facility. It was quite nice, actually. It was down in the Old Man in the Mountain, down there in, was that Virginia or? I don't know.
One of them country roads take you home.
It was nice. So up on the mountain, it was a nice view. But anyway, we got broken into groups and we had to do skits for the stage or for the last night type of thing.
Okay.
And my group was a rather small group. Where some of the other, I don't know why we got shortchanged, but we had only a few people, and we decided to do the Tonight Show. But we didn't have access to any suits. All there was like a pink pageant gown and a wig. So I decided that I would be Joan Rivers hosting the Johnny Carson Tonight Show, and I did the whole bit. And of course, there were a pair of gigantic high heels that I wore, and my God, those things suck.
Yeah, that's like a fun skit, though.
It was hilarious. It was, but mainly I told that story so Eric can now have the ammunition that Chester's been in drag.
Of course you
I can
have.
show you pictures of me in drag, so it's
But no, it was fun.
We've all done it, Chester.
It's true. It is true. But it was a funny skit, though. But no, high heels are not fun. I don't understand why you women put yourself through that. I mean, what's the benefit? All you get is it lifts your ass up a little bit. Are you baboons? I mean, really?
Well, and then not only that, but as they age, it like messes up the women's feet, and it's just gross.
Oh, does it? Yeah, my wife hardly wears them, so.
Well, height can be
Good for the
intimidating, so
calves.
there is that.
Well, no, I mean, I'm joking, of course, but I'm also asking a question. Girls, do you wear heels?
Never.
Never?
Not me.
I actually find heels or a shoe with a heel to generally be more comfortable than anything that's really flat.
Really?
Yeah, I have kind of high arches, so flat shoes just don't fit really well. But I usually wear for a fairly short heel, up maybe 2 inches.
Oh well, that's
yeah,
a
some
work
Wearing
heel.
stilettos.
Yeah, I'm talking stilettos here, because most men's shoes have have like an inch or inch and a half of heel on it. I mean, just for the arches.
Yeah.
Most shoes have.
I've never seen a guy's shoe that's as flat as a lady's flat shoe. Those shoes are really flat. I mean, wow. But I will let you in a little secret if you want to know.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have heels with those really long stilettos, 3-4 inches or something like that, you put them on. You hobble as gracefully as you can to the table where you're going to be sitting for the evening, and then you kick them off and you put on the flats that are in your purse.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yep. That's how you do it.
It's clever.
Not everybody knows that, but now you're in the know. So if you ever need to pretend to be Joan Rivers again and host another Tonight Show, you'll know what to do about your shoes.
You have to
That's right,
admit
you walk on with you.
You have to admit that was a good solid save, though. That was a good save. The Joan River. That was clever. I was clever.
Yeah, that was very fun.
Yes.
I'm sure you got a good laugh.
Now, Bill, as usual, everyone misunderstands the mission for today, and
What?
He's got the
Dragon's
wrong-
Lair, right?
Right, Dirk the Daring, and he's rescuing a princess too. Her name is Daphne. So
there you go.
yeah, a little off. Yeah,
Not that far, right?
This is a princess.
Yeah, they were both in games,
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I tried for.
Can't take you anywhere, Bill.
Sorry, I'm always a failure.
That's funny. That's
I tried. I just could not get a vibe with Mario today.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Dirk the Dangerous is awesome.
Yeah, he is.
It didn't the Dirk the Daring. That's right. It wasn't dangerous.
Dirk
it
the
was
Daring.
And it
This was my
Princess Daphne. Yeah.
Yeah, this was like my favorite game. A
So,
friend of mine had it in his basement. His dad bought Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, and Dragon's Lair.
seriously?
Yeah, his parents, they got divorced, and he wanted to be everyone's friend.
Yeah.
So
no,
he
yeah,
like,
that makes sense.
so he spent like $50,000 on video games back in like 1985. You know, so it's like
Space Ace.
Dude, no, I
like
didn't have
Space Ace,
Space
too.
Ace.
You know,
but
I finally
was
finished
broken like all
Dragon's Lair. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
on the PC. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen it end. Believe it or not.
No.
Yeah, no, it does.
Weird.
It was on the PC.
It's
it was
not-
an emulator.
It's
emulator.
not that difficult because you don't have you have unlimited credits, so it's
that's
easy
right.
to
It's
complete.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Just need patience.
Yeah. Well, no, what they got you with was the quarters, because you had to remember
Yeah.
every choice, and it would take a certain amount of money to be able to get to the point that you can memorize everything and do a clean run, right?
Yep.
So I don't know what the set money was, but it was probably $30-$50 or something like that.
well, and the thing was that game too. It's like every game was a quarter, except this one was 50 cents. It was a huge bump for a 50-cent game when this thing was out. It
But
was shocking.
I have to say, Daphne, Princess Daphne, way hotter than Peach. Way hotter.
I don't think Peach was ever meant to be
No.
hot.
Are you judging my
No.
pixels?
Daphne was definitely
Yes.
designed for a different kind of reaction than Peach. I think.
Well,
Yeah.
Eric, it was
that
those
creepy Don Bluth.
Yeah, it was
He
Don
is.
Bluth. Yeah, Don Bluth, man, he's awesome. But yeah, the Space Ace was actually better, I think. Yeah.
I think so.
But-
Did you play both?
It was.
Yeah,
it was
sure, of
pretty
course,
cool.
yeah. But Dirk was super cool though, in the fact that he wasn't cool at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they even have like a cartoon? I think there was
Yeah.
a Dragon's Lair cartoon, wasn't there?
There was
it was called
I think it
Dragon's
was
Lair.
a cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon's Lair and Space Ace both had like this shared block, and they'd alternate. I only know that from the comic book because I could never get up in time to watch it. So, or I had like a soccer game or something.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I never
but-
saw it.
But Don Bluth was awesome, though. I love his stuff. But that was good, video games and stuff. And you know what was interesting to me?
He's trying to revive it too.
Oh, he should.
trying
Please,
to
I
get it
wish he
done.
would, dude. Please create a studio. We'd love it. We desperately need some kind of entertainment
Well,
these days.
I mean,
Yeah,
he tried to
he's
make a
trying to work on
studio
it.
to begin with, and
That's true. I
You
know
know.
the story as well. Yeah, I know that's true. But that was just bad timing. This is perfect timing. But
I don't know. He was too ambitious. He had a lot of hit and miss stuff.
It's just
Which
so
is-
much
would-
work to do what he does, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
Titan
is.
AE, remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was that his too?
Yep.
that was his last film that crashed his studio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
don't
like
know this
Titan
story.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
I
thought it was
there's-
great. Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Guy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but it did bury the studio though. What was I thinking about?
Not
Oh
as
yeah,
it's
I
not
made
as bad as
coffee.
the Filmation like Swamp story because that's a sad one, man. Too.
Filmation, yeah. Well, tell us about it. I'm gonna go get coffee, but ultimately,
I,
Jeff's in
I
charge.
saw a movie, yeah, or a documentary about Filmation, and essentially when they started, they didn't have any money, but they got a meeting with whoever was running I think it was DC Comics, like whoever was their studio person, like the Hollywood affiliate for national publications, and the guy comes to their office and they decide they fake it out. They call in friends, they bring in furniture, they do all this stuff to just smokescreen this big exec. And so the guy walks in, sees all these people at the drawing board, feverishly drawing, and they weren't really drawing anything. They were just like going through motions because none of they just called friends. They just called people up and say, "Hey, come down here and help me." They grabbed like the guy selling hot dogs on the corner. Is that kind of thing. And then so they get the meeting. The guy comes into their office after he gets a quick tour of the studio because they wanted to make sure that he didn't get too close of a look of the people working too. And and then he has, I can't remember the guy's name. Joel? No, I'm thinking Fleischman. Do you guys remember the guy who was in charge of Filmation? What was his name? Anyways, I sound like an old man, but I am. So he times it so when he goes into his office, he's going to get a phone call. So when the phone rings, he answers it, and whoever's on the other line, he doesn't know who it is. He just starts yelling at him, chewing him out, and then at the end of the call, he's like, "You're fired," and slams the phone down. And so this exec thinks like, these guys are hardcore. He's got these people working hard. He's not taking any fuss on the phone. I'm giving them the contract. So that's how they got like Superman, Green Lantern, Hawkman, Aquaman, Teen Titans, JLA, and the Atom. Like boom, all in one shot. And then from there, they were able to branch out to all these different franchises. I don't think they did a lot of original material. It was mostly franchising, right?
Yeah.
But I remember that story, and then where they, after He-Man kind of went out, because that was their main meal ticket, they were really pressed for business. And so he gave these investors a major share of the company to help so he could save the company. And they turned out just wanting some of his technology that he used for recording cells. And they just took the technology and folded the whole thing up, man. All these people were out at work just like that. It was sad.
They want the technology if they weren't going to make anything.
They're using it for some process. I can't remember.
Wow.
It was so long ago. I don't know. But yeah, that's my story for the night. Story time's over. Your turn, Rabbit.
Yeah, I don't have any stories.
Rabbit doesn't have any stories. Well, Jeff's in charge, but I don't know if he has any. Well, no, Jeff has a lot of stories. He's got a number of books.
He's a writer. He better.
He better.
What stories? What stories am I supposed to have?
I don't know. It's story time. You figure it out.
So, do you have any stories about, let's say, somebody who can gain a magical power through an item?
Why, yes, I do. It's called my current book.
Yay!
The Wizard Stone, of which the Wizard Stone is magical, and the person who has the stone gains magical power through it. Ooh. And you can buy it at Amazon.
Oh, sweet! To
find out more, please go to my Amazon page.
Is there maybe a dragon and or a princess?
No princess.
No
that
princess.
Was a sales
there is a queen.
Yeah.
There's a queen at the very end, though.
All right.
Represented.
Yeah, that's not a story.
There's also a king, too.
All right, now it's a story.
There's a mercenary, a very jaded mercenary.
Okay, those are the best kind.
And people die.
Oh.
So the mercenary's made.
I hope they're okay.
Is the mercenary made out of jades?
No, he's not made out of jade. He's jade dead.
The Jade Mercenary.
Is his name Jaden?
No. I would
No.
I would tell you the name, but you could
Jada.
read the book.
Read the book.
Find out for yourself.
I've read one of your books. It's the one you gave me for free. But I'll get the other ones now. I promise.
I don't remember that, but I hope you like the story.
I did.
And actually, right now the audiobook is on sale. It's like 33% off at chirpaudiobooks.com. Or is it? Yeah, I think it's called chirpaudiobooks.com. And I think it's going to be on sale till the end of the month. So if you're interested in the audiobook, you can get it on sale there.
Oh, okay. So you've got the audiobook for The Wizard Stone done too already? I thought
Yeah,
that might be
Yeah, no, they all three formats, the paperback, the ebook, and the audiobook all got released at the same time.
Oh, nice. I thought that might take a while to get done because there's a lot of reading.
I thought so too, but Steve plowed through in about a month. So
wow. Go Steve.
Yeah.
Go Steve.
The one prior to that, I think took us about a month and a half, and I'm sitting there going, when he starts, I'm like sitting there going, yeah, I might have to tell people that the audiobook's going to be delayed, but he got it done in a month. So
wow, that's awesome. He has the perfect voice for that. It was a lot of
yeah, he does. That's why everybody says that too.
Well, what's for the other book? So I'm assuming Wizard Stone has a similar kind of setting, maybe?
It's the same world, yes. And
okay.
It is,
Cool.
but it's about, I forget, it's like 400 years after the events of the Revenant and the Tomb.
Oh.
So, and I'm working on the follow-up to the Revenant and the Tomb right now. So, because I had people coming in and asking me when's the next Revenant and Tomb book. So, give the fans what they want.
There you go. So, is it a spoiler to ask about when in the timeline the second one will be, or you're still kind of working that out, and that might be?
No, it's going to be like probably about a year after the events of the Revenant and the Tomb.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's just the same. Well, there's the one guy, Tulvgir, has moved on to another adventure, which I will eventually hopefully be putting down at some point. But it comes off as about a year later, and it's in a place that is east of where the Revenant and the Tomb was held. And you're gonna, instead of Drum, you're gonna have a different character named Ro.
Oh, there you are.
There we go. Very, very good.
And it's gonna have a haunted forest.
Ooh, haunted forest is great. A la The Hobbit. I just have to announce to everybody, though, that Johan is making a Harlequin romance with Mario.
It's Gone with the Wind.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, no, going with the wind would have been the classy response. I don't do classy.
We could do classy, but that's not our style, man.
That's not our style, man. Yeah, we were talking, Bill, about the Dragon's Lair before I left, and when I played it on the PC emulator, I was able to finish it, and I realized how close as I was as a kid to finishing it. I was good 75% done, and the only reason I was able to even get that close was because my mother was eternally looking for a way to get rid of me.
Oh,
yes,
that's so
and
sweet.
on the Saturdays, she would either drop me at the mall where they had like these movie days where all the kids fill the theater and they show us like a bunch of Godzilla movies, or there was this putt-putt / arcade place where they gave us hot dog lunch and all the games were free, and that's where I played a lot of that.
That's a community that knows how to help out a family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yes, and then on Sunday we just throw the kids in Sunday school. Parents are constantly looking for ways to get rid of us, as if they're not rid of us enough anyway. Monday through Friday they hardly see you.
Yeah.
Yet you still drain the resources.
Drain something. That's true.
hot dogs, and video game. I don't know. It still sounds like a lot of fun.
It was fun. I remember because my mother never wanted to buy anything new for me. All my clothing was hand me down and things like that. But there were a few objects that had to be purchased that I had to have. So so I had my my Underoos Spider-Man's underoos. So those were, at least I didn't get hand me down underwear. That would have sucked. And
Would have stunk.
it would have, yeah. But she also bought me my actual lunchbox. Now I remember for a while I was using my Uncle Dave's lunchbox, but that was like the kind that they would take to the work site.
Yeah.
The thermos kind brand.
And all the
lunchbox.
kids laughed at me. What's that? And I wasn't clever enough at that time to say, well, actually, this is an antique. You know, I could have been cool about it, but, you know, I was sick.
Yeah, the cool kids call them antiques.
Yeah.
You're going to be a nerd no matter what age you are, Chester.
I know.
This lunchbox made it through World War II, man.
Yeah, man. But eventually, I had a Super Friends lunchbox, and I had a Scooby Doo lunchbox, and I had a Dynamite one too. I remember.
Nice.
Yeah,
So those are pretty.
Yeah, but my mom wasn't really excited about doing the whole kid thing. She had 3 of them too. I don't know what she was thinking.
Well, you know, we're not everyone's cut out to be a parent, yet everyone likes sex, I guess. I don't know.
I know it's weird that way, we humans, aren't we? Yeah.
But at the same time, there's societal expectations to, you know.
Good thing is, I turned out to be exactly the opposite. So my kids got lucky.
Yeah. Good for you.
Oh yeah, no, I actually enjoy being a parent.
Yeah.
I actually like kids. Odd, huh?
Oh.
I mean, you do teach. It's cool.
I know.
It's helpful. You like kids.
Convenient, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I actually like the sound of playing children. It's nice. It's kind of healing. You know,
It is.
I like the science. Another thing I like, and I know I'm going to get a lot of boos for this, but I actually like the sound of gaggling women. Actually,
like talking?
I rather enjoy it. Yeah, just talking and chatting.
Oh,
I don't really give a shit what they're talking about, but just the sound of women doing their thing.
Jabbering.
I thought you were talking about geese.
Yeah, well, that's that was, you were having Alpha Proto.
Who's vacuuming?
That's Alpha Proto.
Is there a spaceship taking off?
It's Alpha Proto having mic trouble again.
Oh, okay.
I got mic trouble.
You got mic troubles, yeah. But I know it's not popular amongst the men's ears, but I've always kind of enjoyed the soothing sound of women chatting and kids playing. I like those sounds.
Could be that desperate need for a mother figure.
Maybe. It could be.
Mm.
Maybe it's Freudian.
Yes, you're
Maybe.
you're deeply damaged.
Deeply
Chester.
damaged. That's the truth. That's the truth.
It's good you're able to turn it into something good for others.
It is.
Yeah.
What's shocking, Chester, is that you're actually human. Oh my gosh.
I know. It's unbelievable. Best friend forever, Gabby. You can't get rid of me now, Gabby. You have me forever.
Yay.
You chose Yoshi.
There you go.
There you go.
Yoshi Bond is unbreakable.
Yoshi Bond is unbreakable. That's right. Now, going back to what I was trying to get to before I was so really rudely interrupted by myself needing coffee, was we were talking about arcade games, and I was trying to actually get back on point. And the arcade was fun. The best thing I was at for me was Tempest. I could actually CCB that game, right? Meaning put my initials in it, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of them I couldn't. But what I thought was very interesting is how long it took Nintendo to get into the arcades.
That's true.
It is.
I didn't really recognize their name when the console came out. You know, they weren't Coleco, they weren't Atari, they weren't Sega. You know, so it's like
right. Well, I didn't have any of those things. I got my grandmother get me a Radio Shack thing I showed in the beginning, and then over at my cousin's house I would play the Atari because my parents wouldn't buy me one. Right. That the NES I had, I bought with my own part-time job money.
Cool.
Yeah. But the arcade though, Bill, it took a long time because the first time I remember seeing a Nintendo game in the arcade was the Mario Kart game. where you could
Well,
sit actually down, sit inside the thing with your kid. There was 4 of them. I could sit, my wife, my 2 kids, and me. We could sit in it, and we
Aw.
could race each other in the arcade. That was great fun. Well, why did it take them so long, dude?
you don't remember the Donkey Kong craze?
I remember seeing Donkey Kong. You're right. You're right. There was Donkey Kong. But
Donkey Kong was just freaking monster, man. And then
yeah, no,
Donkey
you're
Kong
right.
Jr. did pretty
I
good.
didn't
And
play
then
that though. I did
and
play
then
Centipede. I played Galaga.
okay, but then Mario Brothers, was kind of in the late 80s, mid to late 80s. So it wasn't there during that early 80s peak where it was like Pac-Man was. I remember I was living in Texas and I went to one of these massive arcade water park things and right in Texas, and like I think it was called like Water World Universe something. That sounds right, Water World, and holy moly, they had like 15 Pac-Man machines. I mean, it was like the whole side of their arcade, and they were all just stacked with people, just deep. 5 to 6 heads apiece. Everyone's standing out in like 110 degree, 112 degree heat, getting heat strokes, getting sunburned. No one has any sunscreen on. We're all getting skin cancer. No one's drinking water. We're all getting dehydrated, but we're all standing in line with hot freaking quarters in our hands, man. And not because we need to play them; they were hot. It's because it's 112 degrees outside.
Wow.
And the pool was just like right over there. But Pac-Man, that had the power to like make you dehydrate and die.
You Texans are rather primitive. I used to go to Rocky Point all the time, and they had a thing called an awning.
That wasn't nice. You didn't need to be mean like that.
Yeah. Umbrellas.
That's what he does.
But my game was Tron. That was the one I could play forever. Tron, and then the first Star Wars game. I would just get in there. I mean, just blow that Death Star up over and over again.
Yeah, no, those were good games. I actually played Pac-Man on the Atari far more than I did in the arcade, actually. Another really
arcade was way too hard. The Atari one was the easy one. That's the one all the lowbrow kids from like New England used. But
that's true.
No, we just
those damn
the Pac-Man at the arcade. It was like that was like on crack versus the Atari one. He would be like chomp, 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 chomp. The arcade was like he's going like so fast the whole time, and it's just boom. Oh man, I saw one kid break his thumb playing that game. No, that was a rollerball game. That was Centipede. That was nasty. Like. Just hit that rollerball with it. Oh, well, this guy was playing and he hit his thumb right against the bottom of the arcade right below the ball. Just totally missed the ball, hitting it as hard as he can, man. And that thumb just went back and touched like his nipple, dude. It was like,
oh, dude, that sucks. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh my god,
yeah,
it was rough. It almost came out of his skin. It was dope. It totally came off. It was
dope. Okay. Actually, a little bit later, my favorite arcade game of all time came out, and it was called Golden Axe.
Yeah, I remember playing that on the Atari. That game was awesome.
Yeah, it's Golden Axe. Yeah.
They came out with a line of action figures that were really good.
They did.
Not too long ago.
Gauntlet was pretty good, too.
Gauntlet was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the 7-Eleven game. They had Gauntlet and Paperboy. And Skate or Die. That was another one. Where the joystick where the joystick was all really weird. It was like at a 45-degree angle, and it went in a circle. Instead of it being 90, so you're just twisting it back and forth or spinning it around to do 360s.
Yeah. Pablo was giving information about early arcade games from Nintendo, though. That's interesting. I really know about these ones, dude. But I do the first Nintendo I did see Donkey Kong. So you're right. But the one I really remember was that Mario Kart one. And that was way later. I had kids. So.
Yeah, No, it was really they just had they had Mario Brothers and that was it. And then after that it was all console, really.
Yeah, well, I guess we have the Nintendo, you're doing okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure. But I was just trying to remember if they had any others. They had their first 3, they were really big hits out in the arcade, but that was all I could recall. I can't recall any other Nintendo stand-up game. They just...
Yeah. Well, I remember when the
Well, they have Punch Out.
They had Punch Out.
Oh,
Mike
yes.
Tyson, yeah. But I remember the NES came out.
Well,
There was a lot
before
of
Mike
good
Tyson.
games, like Muscle Man and football. I remember that was a lot of fun. There were a lot of really good games that came out, but I was always kind of torn between playing Nintendo or my Commodore 64. But my brother played the hell out of the Nintendo. He was,
Oh yeah.
he was always on that. If I wanted to play it, I literally just picked him up and threw him across the room. So
That's family.
brothers.
Or you. No.
Yeah, he loved that game. But anyway, I do need to ask Amy's question, so I shall, and I will start with Mr. Motion. Mr. Motion, hello.
Heyo, heyo. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, sir. The question from Amy today is, well, I'll let Amy ask it. She has a power-up question. So go ahead, Amy.
Okay. What is your favorite Mario Brother power-up? And if you want to choose something for Mario Kart, you can make that like your secondary choice.
Okay.
Power up.
Mm-hmm. There's only one answer, but go ahead.
Man, I'm not really I didn't really grow up with Mario, to tell you the truth. The only Mario stuff I played was Mario Kart, but...
Oh, okay. Well then, if that's your Mario experience, you can pick a Mario Kart item.
I guess it's that black bullet or missile or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Bullet Bill. Yeah.
But that means you're losing.
Well,
it does.
I'm sorry. I was saying I grew up with like the PS2, and I grew up with like Lego Star Wars, man. That was my game.
That's fair.
So you played Mario Kart with friends, I guess.
I mean, PlayStation 2 was
much.
one of the greatest systems ever made. So.
Oh yes, man.
So we got
Still is.
Bullet Bill. Mine. We got Bullet Bill. Go ahead and ask the rest of them, Amy. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Should we ask Johan?
I think you should.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think, Johan? Do you have a favorite power-up?
Maybe the fire flower.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
Fire
go. Fire flower. It's the wrong answer, but okay.
I think Chester is fishing. I think Chester is fishing for the invincibility star, but that's weak sauce.
I'm sorry, but that's mine.
Oh, there you go. Eric is, and I are in agreement. Ask Gabby.
Okay. Hey, Gabby. Gabby.
Hey, Gabby.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Do you have a favorite Mario Brothers power-up?
I do, and it's from Mario 3D World.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
It's the cat. Because you can do backflips, and I've failed multiple campaigns backflipping off of the map. So
That's awesome.
Gabby, we were best friends forever.
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Well, probably be even better if you had
the star. You can't do a backflip.
That's true.
Can that Mario use an invincibility star?
I mean, the invincibility star is pretty OP. Just saying.
Yeah.
I just like the music.
It's got a pretty good theme song.
It's salvation. It's like, I'm free. I don't have to worry anymore. Run to the end.
To be fair,
on my way.
My real answer would be the leaf.
Oh, the leaf. Yeah.
Yeah. So same as Eric.
No, he chose the invincibility star. He's lame.
Yep. So he chose the invincibility star, and he said his favorite character was Raccoon Mario, which was the leaf.
He's confused.
So
he's old.
So you are best
don't give him a hard time.
ever.
It's hard being old. Early onset Alzheimer's is not a joke.
Everyone knows that your real best friend forever is Eric.
That's true.
And if Eric dies, then it's Jeff.
But you can be my hip bump best friend forever.
Yay!
There you go.
Actually, if I hip bump you, you might knock me over because I think you're quite a bit taller than me, so that might be a problem.
I am a large person, but I am what one would call graceful.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
graceful. That's a good thing. Awesome.
Well, I
Let's
was
see
a
here.
very good fencer, you know.
Well, that's true. It's about nimble footwork and stuff like that.
It's always about the footwork. Are we done picking on Eric? Go ahead. Go ask your sister.
Oh, okay. You can ask her if you want, but I'll keep at it. All right, Alyssa, do you have a favorite power-up? There's a lot of Mario Brother power-ups.
Yeah, I'm going through a big catalog right now. Well, the first one that pops in my head that I was kind of special was probably the frog suit.
Oh, frog suit!
Frog suit,
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Frog suit Mario?
Yeah, I mean, that little guy, that made those water levels a lot more tolerable.
And water levels have great music.
Although Pink Yoshi from Super Mario New Super Brothers U is pretty good.
Yeah, Pink Yoshi's kind of ridiculous. We just got the first Pink Yoshi, and it's like a P-wing through the rest of the game. Like, oh, okay, bye stage. I'm flying over you. So yeah, Pink Yoshi, kind of hard.
Well, what's your
Pink?
favorite?
She's on the other foot now.
Right? I know. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Do I have to say Yoshi?
You probably do.
Oh my gosh, it might. It might be.
Yeah.
Wait, does that make us best friends forever now?
Yes. You are my left side hip bump best friend forever.
There you go.
Just to warn you, though, I'm much more dainty on my right side.
Oh, okay. I'll have to dodge or something, I guess.
You'll have to keep your head on pivot.
Here it comes.
There you go. Let's see. Did you ask everybody? Let me go check. Let's see here.
Draw poll is done.
So thank you. Rabbit, did you have a favorite power up, Rabbit?
I don't really remember the games that well. Did I have a favorite power up? I was going to say Yoshi because that's a power up, but we always said that.
That's a good choice.
Yoshi?
Fire things were probably one of my favorites when I was just playing the game, though. You know, before Yoshi was in the game.
Yeah, if you're going with the first Mario Brothers.
Oh, or the Game Boy one. I remember playing the Game Boy one quite a lot.
So your answer is the mushroom.
Or
no,
just doing
the
first
fire
Mario
thing.
game? Oh my gosh.
Are you saying the Messiah thing? I don't remember that one.
The fire thing.
Oh, the fire
you
flower.
start shooting fire shit at everybody. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Fire flower.
Ask Amron. Amron's the mushroom. I know it's the mushroom.
Okay. Amron, do you have a favorite Mario Brother power-up?
No.
Okay.
I knew that was. I knew it was going to be no. Sorry,
I was not a player of the games much.
Right. Oh,
So
okay.
That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. Ask Alpha Proto.
Okay. Now I know he's going to have an interesting opinion. So, Alpha.
Yes,
Do you have... All right, this is important. Do you have a favorite Mario Brothers power? And since I know you're a gamer cool, what do you think is one of the most obscure? So, favorite?
Well, actually, the one I was going to... Yes, the one I was going to choose was the most obscure one I could think of, and that was the Hammer Brothers suit, because I really like the Hammer Brothers, because every time I encounter the Hammer Brothers, I have a hard time with them, so I turn the tables on them, and I'm like, hey, now I've got the suit, and I can throw hammers at you.
There you go. I think there's like 2 stages where you could actually get that, but if you held on to it, oh man.
Yeah, that's what makes it so great, though.
Yeah? All right. That's a good answer.
It is a good answer. Ask Jeff. He has no
Okay.
idea. He has no idea.
What?
Be gentle.
What?
Jeff's going to curse you out.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
So everybody here is thinking about their favorite Mario Brother powers, and I know you're busy, but we didn't want you to feel left out. So, did you want to say if you have a favorite Mario Brother power or something like that?
Yeah, the cheat mode.
Oh, okay.
Game Genie.
Game Genie. His favorite is Game Genie.
I was gonna say the action replay on the SNES that was good.
Game Genie. I remember that. Ooh, I remember the Game Genie.
Yeah, it made Contra really easy.
Yeah, dude. Way back. Uh oh. I'm starting to hone in on the. I'm starting to
You
hone
didn't
in.
need you didn't need the Game Genie for Contra. Just up, down, left, right, BA.
Yes.
That's true.
That
is true. Yeah.
Okay,
we saved Amy. We saved the young one for last.
Okay.
His name's Andrew.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him. There he is. I guess I don't have to find his icon to ask. But okay, Andrew. You had pretty good favorite Mario power.
I like the cape because then you got the cape and you could literally fly over the entire level and not even touch the level.
The cape was cool. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good skill. Yeah.
It was the superior leaf. Yeah.
Yeah.
But where did the cape come in though? It didn't look like a cape when you got it though.
It was a feather.
It was a feather.
I think it was a feather because it was the same in Mario Kart as well. I think on SNES.
Yeah, there you go. It was a feather. Clever little things that they built up over the years. They did a great job. And of course, the ultimate culmination is definitely Mario Kart, which is probably one of their biggest games of all time. And I hear the movie is full of Mario Kart stuff, and some people were complaining about it, but it's like, why? It's like their biggest thing, dude.
I know, right? It seems kind of out of left field in the movie, and I don't know. Spoilers.
No,
but,
no spoilers.
Okay. Okay, I'll try spoiler free as possible since they do make a lot of Mario Kart references in it. It's kind of like, wow, this really slowed down for all of this, didn't it? I mean, it's hard to say it slowed down because nothing ever stopped exploding, but I'm kind of like, I kind of miss characters running around and stuff. But yeah, they did a big section in Mario Kart. So if you like kart chases and Mario Kart, then you'll be very happy.
Well, the thing I loved about it was the fact, because I played with my kids, right? That wouldn't exist when I was a kid. I played with my children, and I absolutely stomped them. Stomped the absolute hell out of them. And my son, Eric, he got revenge. Because way later, when he was a high school kid, we got one of the WWE video games. And he stomped me so bad I could not beat him. So he got his revenge. I got my receipt. Wink.
That happens. Their dexterity gets better as ours gets worse.
It's true. But he was so happy to be beating me in WWE, though. It was funny. And but the Mario thing, they get so frustrated they would throw the controllers and stuff like that. I say, pick it up. Get it where it goes.
Be tidy. There you go.
Be tidy, yeah. But I stomped the hell out of him in that game. It was fun. But like I said, I got my receipt. So
there you go.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. Some of those games, if you got good enough at them, like they were kind of programmed to have different characters come in at different ranks. So we would play them, and it was always agreed we'd take turns. One person would get first, and one would get the second. And then the game was to see if we could get which NPC character we wanted into third.
I don't remember that. I remember just playing on the Nintendo. Wii or Wii U? I can't remember.
They all have different kinds of experiences. Yeah. But there's some fun memories with that game too. So
it must have been the Wii because we had the little steering wheel and you put the Wii in it. I had 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been the Wii U.
Was it Wii U? Was that Wii U?
No, just
it was on the Wii as well. I've got them on the Wii.
Yeah, no, you put the little rectangular thing into the wheel, and you could just turn it in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely the Wii.
The Wiimote.
Lazy.
They both had that.
Yeah.
The Wii U and the Wii had that feature.
Oh, did they?
See,
yeah.
But
Chester had money because he could afford the wheel.
I had 4 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The wheels, they were just the plastic things, weren't they? The cases.
I had the gun. I had all kind of accessories.
Yeah, I got the gun because I got the gun for playing House of the Dead. That was great on the Wii.
Yeah. Well, no, I actually liked the Wii a lot because it was interactive. And you would say, well, all video games are interactive. Well, not in the same way, right? I actually had my in-laws over here playing Wii bowling and Wii tennis and all that kind of stuff with the kids.
Whoa.
These are old people, super old people, but they're sitting there playing games with the kids, and because it's motion, it's interactive. They're not pressing buttons. It's not confusing. You get it. Swing like it's a racket. It works, right?
Yep.
And it was wonderful to see that. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's a great experience to be able to share that. I remember we were at a Target once, and there was a lady, and she was there with. She was the mom, the young mom, and then her mom was with her, and they were trying to figure out what would be good games to get for her son or young son and grandson respectively, and they were trying to figure out which ones would be best. And I was kind of like, you know what, probably go with this Super Mario because this is going to be the most accessible. So the grandma was kind of like, she was worried about the boy just playing video games the whole time and not really getting to visit, and I'm like, this is going to be the most fun and the most you can pick up the controller and play along. And she was like, oh, so I'm like, give this one a try, and maybe that can be something you guys can share.
No, it is cool. It is very
Look
cool.
at you helping families make memories. That's not.
No, it actually is really cool because you can't give a controller to an old person. It just, they don't get it, right? But if you give them something and say it's just a racket, swing it, they get it, right? Or it's a golf club, right? But one of the things I did, I felt very, very, very clever about, by the way. My friend Ben, which some of you might know from my other my Sunday show, he was here in the same place as I live, and he loved what's it called, Guitar Hero? And
oh yeah!
they had
Oh
these
my
guitars.
gosh, that game is so fun.
Well, he'd bring that over because he had he had a bunch of the guitars, and we'd play it. The kids loved it. My son loved it especially. And he's like, "Oh, I want to get it." But I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to take that half measure." So what I did was, there was another game where I just went and bought him an actual electric guitar. And
you mean was it Rocksmith, that game?
Yeah,
that
Rocksmith.
and plug that into the PlayStation. And you know what came out of that? He learned how to play guitar.
There you go.
And that game is incredibly moddable, so you can even just add your own custom tracks to it and learn every song ever, pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome.
I learned how to play Geezer.
There you go.
Anyway, but Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff. Oh, I see. We're kazoo-less today, so we're getting the fake kazoo. All right.
Didn't you hear that?
Time already?
Yes. No, I heard you going. Dur, 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 dur. That's not a kazoo. I want kazoo, sir. I want kazoo action. Genuine kazoo.
Your microphone's probably filtering it out.
His mic is feeding back.
Oh, really? Hang on.
Yeah, that's not normal. Usually we hear it just fine.
Hang who? Did you say
well,
hang
if you
him?
listen to the internet, it would be Elon Musk or Tucker Carlson, depending on the
Okay,
day.
here we go.
There you go. All right, claps for Jeff.
Yay.
Claps for Jeff.
That was very
Yay.
good.
Yeah,
Very
Hey,
good.
there you go.
It turned down the frickin' noise suppression again.
It did.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's okay. But all right. So let's go ahead here, everybody, and take a look at all the art. Today was certainly a lot of fun doing Mario. I can't wait to go see the draw-alongs. Once again, if you have your draw-along, just drop it in the Discord itself in the draw-along area, or you can go over to Twitter and put in hashtag DNQFE. We'll take a look at that here momentarily. We're going to let you see the art first. You can go ahead and vote in the masterfully whimsical straw poll that I'm sure Jeff has created. So let's get to it. And Jeff, come with me here on this journey, and let's critique them harshly. Okay?
Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Yeah.
Just
You have critiquing music to play?
He's hanging on. I'm clicking. Okay. I'm starting with Andrew, as usual, because alphabetic. He's first. But anyway, this here is...
I'm seeing something that says castle theme, victory theme.
Yeah, I don't know what you're looking at. I'm looking at, I think, Daisy.
Yes.
I'm looking at. Okay,
This is-
whatever. I'll go to.
This is Princess Daisy.
It's Princess Daisy, yeah. Because Peach usually is kind of like peach colored.
That looks kind of peach colored to me.
No,
Peach is pink.
This
Daisy is orange.
Daisy's
Yep,
orange brown, like a drab brown. She's the less cool princess.
She's from the desert.
That explains everything. Then why is she named Daisy?
Good question.
Why is her name not Cacti?
Because they dream of flowers. She's a
can answer
desert
that yourself.
flower, Tester.
Why is there a whole world in my plumbing? These questions
Cactus
will never
actually
know the
have
answer
beautiful
to.
flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's Daisy. I was right. Huh.
She's very cool.
Yeah, and it is actually really good.
Thanks.
It's really, really good. Yeah.
I like the color.
Yeah, no, the color's great, but the attitude is right as well, because Daisy is quite different from Peach. Yeah.
She's my girl.
There you go.
Yeah, no, you captured it really, really well. I have to give you props for it. It's awesome.
I'm looking forward to seeing her in the movie. It's going to be interesting to see how they write her personality, and I'm sure she and Peach will have to cross paths at some point because they're both very active characters. I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and of course we'll get a second one. Obviously, this thing's over $1 billion already, but we certainly will. But the thing with it though is you can make the lady characters, the female characters, fun, exciting, heroic. Even you can do all of that. Just don't sacrifice Mario or Luigi. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Yeah, have a ton of great characters, but have a ton of great characters. Don't tread down on anyone.
And when Uncle Wario and Waluigi can come in and cause all the trouble they're going to cause because they're mafia, of course, it'll be fun and funny, I'm sure. How did Chris Pratt do anyway?
It was good.
It was good. Yeah, because I hear that Jack Black is freaking epic.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, vocally, I think Seth. Is this Seth Rogen who did Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
He did good too. Oh,
Seth Rogen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's kind of a jerk. But no, it's good to hear he did a good job though. Because sometimes he does a good job. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my wife and I haven't seen the movie yet, but maybe we will watch it tonight. Actually, I have access to it now. Don't ask questions, Amy. But anyway,
They're in the high seas, Zoe.
But Finland is wonderful. It's a great place. You should visit. But other than that, we saw the little music video that Jack Black put together for his Peaches song. It's freaking awesome, dude.
That was great.
Freaking Jack, man.
Yeah. They had written the song and they said, "Hey, we think you're doing this song." And he's kind of like, "I don't really like mixing my singing with my acting." And they're kind of like, "Well, this is the song we want to do." And he's like, "That's hilarious. Let's do it."
Yeah. No, I got to share a touch of it. I got to see. You went and did it. So I have to go find it now. Okay. Let's see here. Probably YouTube would be the quickest on that, I guess. Even though I'm on YouTube, we're getting meta here. We're getting meta.
It sounds like Peaches.
On YouTube.
So Jack Black Peaches.
Peaches.
There it is. Yeah, this thing is freaking epic. If you guys haven't heard it yet.
I've heard that.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it. I'm not gonna enlarge it. That helps a little bit, and I'll talk over it. But yeah, just look at this epicness. This is an actor who doesn't care that he has a giant gut.
He just puts himself 110% into everything.
Does. Yeah, he's all good.
Mm-hmm.
My only true love, Princess Peach.
Basket of peaches.
And with my star, we're gonna rule.
It's so metal.
It's so Jack Black.
I'm gonna love you till the very end.
It's so cool, dude.
Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, yeah.
I have beaches.
Peaches.
Peaches, I love you.
He's got such a great voice.
Mario,
Yeah.
Luigi, and Donkey Kong too. 1,000 troops of Koopas couldn't keep me from you. Princess Peach,
Yeah.
at the end of the line.
At the end.
I'll make you mine. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches.
I love that. Yeah, technique. It's really good. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That was the biggest laugh in the entire theater.
I bet. Let him off the leash. Let Jack be Jack. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Good enough. But I can't wait to see it actually. But Jack Black has always been a favorite. I do like me some Jack Black. But anyway, very good, Andrew. If you like what Andrew's done, please vote from the strong poll. I think it's great. Even though Jeff gave no opinion, I apologize.
You didn't ask me my opinion. You were too busy going beaches.
There you go.
I love you. Oh, it's really good.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, yeah, no. So there, just remember, Andrew, I gave you love. Me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's move on here to Amy, and she's done Koopazilla.
Fazilla.
Wendy, right? This is Wendy, right?
Wendy, there you go.
Now this is different for you, Amy. You usually do Ultra Cutie, but this time you went for realism.
Realism. Okay, go with that.
And I'm not sure why she's holding her fingers up. Is she giving me the English salute? Or what's going on?
You're
Her hand held up. She's got one hand holding the wand and the other just kind of up in front of her.
Yeah,
They don't really have enough room there to do her forearm.
It's okay.
And it's
I can read between the lines. Come on, Eric. Give me a half a chuckle. That was good. Thank you. Thank you.
Best friend forever.
Best friend forever. Jeff, what do you think?
My buddy and me.
If you were really my buddy, you'd send me a whatchamacallit.
You won't give me your address because you won't back my book.
Well, that's fair. Did I not? I haven't bought your book.
You didn't buy his book?
Are you sure?
That's the only thing wrong with this picture is you didn't buy his book.
I'm gonna have
never
to.
sent one to Japan. Otherwise, I'd have your address and I'd be sending you chocolate all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I didn't pay attention. I suppose. So I'll have to pay attention.
He's had 5 books, Chester. Do you know that?
Yeah, I figured I bought them. I'll talk to the secretary. I'm sure it's her fault. We're gonna blame the secretary on this one.
That's why you have.
I'll bring her in here and chastise her.
He can buy a yacht and a sex mountain, but he can't buy one of Eric's books.
Priorities.
You're joking, right? I'm sure I backed you before.
Chester was like the first person to read the first issue because I sent it to him before I was on the show, so we could talk about it.
That's why I have it. So I thought I got. Oh, that's probably why. All right, I'll rectify that.
Oh, stop it.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I just want your address to send you chocolate.
That's true. Whatchamacallits and yoo-hoos.
And to buy a copy for each kid in your school now, Chester.
That's true. I can do that, even though they'll ask me lots of questions that I won't be able to answer. Okay.
It's all right.
Jeff, we're still waiting. What are you doing?
I already did one.
Come on, Jeff.
I already did my comment. Move on.
All right, fine. See, Amy, once again, I love you.
Me too.
Jeff's a meanie.
Oh, you are such a suck up.
That's okay. We're going to Bill. I won't say I love him.
Don't let him bully you,
He gets
Jeff.
no
Don't
love.
let him bully you.
You can have all the Bill love. All that rubbed all over you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Now, you ruined the moment. That's your fault, Chester.
That was actually funny. Good job, Jeff.
This is why I lose every single one of these.
It's fair. Well, it's a really good Dirk the Daring, though. It is a great Dirk the Daring. He's
Yeah.
Sans sword, but it is clearly
It's right there. Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah. But
I can
it's
draw it real
the
quick,
wrong
though.
game, Bill.
No.
Great.
You said we're doing Dragon's Lair.
No, I'm pretty sure all the advertisement for the show today had Super Mario Brothers on it. It was real colorful, candy-like. And talk about genius marketing to put that out on Easter. Genius. Dude, Super Mario Brother, I never thought about it. It's a perfect Easter color game. It's perfect. It's pastel.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. Ooh. Well, I mean, they said there was, the magazine that doesn't know much about video games said there were supposed to be 6 Mario Brothers, so maybe he was one of them.
Well, they were complaining it was so colorful. I'm like, what?
There could have been a crossover between this and Mario Brothers.
Well,
There could have been. Yeah, that would have been pretty good. But Dirk would have got the peach though. He got the girl in the end. Mario just ain't got it going on like Dirk.
Dirk is spoken for.
He is. He has his girl. That is true. But no, I really thought that was a weird complaint from these supposed video game journalists. It's too colorful. Have you never played Mario?
Always got to be something wrong.
I know.
They
Otherwise,
felt it jarring how they came from a real world. And then suddenly,
too much joy.
And it's weird, Armoron, though. They're complaining about a kid's game being too colorful. It's like, what? Silly.
Why do I want to go to a movie
kid's
and
movie.
be happy?
Yeah, it's a kid's movie, exactly. But as usual, guys, if you like what Bill or Amy or Andrew have done, please vote from the straw poll. Let's go take a look at Armoron's. Now, he's being controversial because this is the gender swapped Koopa. Okay.
Bowser. Gender swap Bowser.
Well, okay, Bowser. We'll go with the Western, the English, and the colonial name.
Bowser?
Yes. What was her name though? Because she was popular there for a hot minute.
Bowser.
Bowser. Yes. Now, what was she in? How did she exist in the world?
Okay, in one of the Super Mario Brother games, when they re-released it on the
New
Switch,
Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
Yep. They decided, hey, wait a minute. Instead of having the game be Mario, Luigi, and 2 random Toads, let's go ahead and have the second Toad be Toadette. Because why not? That's a character that people know, and she hadn't been into a game really up to that point. So they put Toadette in as the fourth character, second Toad. And they added a power-up that was the Princess Shroom. And when Toadette used the Princess Shroom, she'd turn into Princess Toadstool. She turned into like a Toadette version of Peach. And people are kind of like, what? Because Peach has a very specific mechanic in the game, like her hover mechanics and some of her jumping abilities and her gliding. It's a known balanced gameplay. So they went, well, let's just give that as a superpower to Toadette. But it's a power-up item only she can use. Like none of the other characters can use it and then turn into like Mario-ette or even gain the double jump or the glide. Yeah. Or get the parasol or anything. So it's just a Toadette ability. Which I thought was, a lot of people go, wait a minute. Toadette can turn into one of the princesses? Hold on. But then people went, hey, what if Bowser got the super crown? Well, nothing would happen because it only works on Toadette. But they said, let's just pretend Bowsette. And so they're like, okay.
That's where it came from. Oh,
that's where it came from.
It's fan fiction. It's fan fiction.
It's literally fan fiction.
Okay. All right.
And based off of fan theory. Like it's all crafted from fan theory.
I see. So Armoron, how far you've fallen, sir?
Well, he knows a certain about the game, and I guess
it is cool. It's great. I recognized it immediately. So good job, Armoron.
And now we know what your favorite power-up is.
Yeah. I didn't know that whole backstory though. It looks great, Armoron. If you like what Armoron has done, please vote from the straw poll. Let's move along here and let's go over to Eric Hawkins. And go ahead. I'll just shut up. Oh, you want me to read it? I'll read it. Okay. So this is.
I got to scroll down.
And that's fine. This is an actual comic book page that comic book guys will pros will actually use. I recognize that. We have a date there, and we have his official name. So F.S. Hawkins, perfect. So this move about a Japanese video game with Italian plumbers.
That's movie,
Movie,
Chester,
yes,
not
thank you.
move.
This movie about a Japanese video game with Italian plumbers does not have enough Latinx characters. All Italians must be represented by Latinx characters. Actors. Je parle. Strons. Here we go. It's a me, Luigi. Aw, John. Good job.
I like it.
Sorry.
Yay! That's a nice Luigi.
Yeah, it is, and you did a full panel, and you did it on actual pro paper too. The outline, the setup is nice. I like that.
Perfect. Well, that's my template for my book, so yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And he's thrown down the gauntlet, ladies and gentlemen. We have a full page here,
Yeah.
and you people
Dang.
just one little picture.
That's fancy.
It is fancy. It is
What's the
fancy.
matter?
Try hard.
Call mushrooms.
Try hard. Yeah, but it was such a
He's flexing. He's flexing.
Well,
He is flexing. You're right, but it was such a dumb statement from John. You realize they're Italian, right? They're not Ricans or Mexicans or. I wish Alan was here. He could help
thinks
me
they're
with the
Puerto
lingo.
Rican.
Yeah, I guess he does, dude.
He really does. He said that in one of the most recent interviews. They're Puerto Rican, and they should be represented by Puerto Ricans.
Are they?
What?
Yes. Well,
I was like, wow.
Mario was the freaking name?
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi. That's not Italian. Oh, okay.
guess not.
He was adopted. If you remember in the movie, he was adopted.
He was. So the only thing he knows about Mario is the script he was given for a very piss poor movie. Sweet. That makes a lot of sense to me, actually.
Does it look enough like John Leguizamo?
It does. It look? Blow it up again. Well, that looks like a shoot for sure. Yeah, no, it does. It does. It looks like an aged, angry John Leguizamo.
Yeah, I understood who you were going for when the comic started, so I think that's pretty successful.
Yeah, yeah. I think it would have been better if he had some big Aztec necklace because he's all about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all about that. Even though the Aztecs didn't call themselves Aztecs, they actually had this weird little name that had sounded something like Mexico. Oh yeah, yeah. I love these idiots who try to talk about things that they know nothing about. Anyway, that was awesome. Vote for Eric. All right, Gabby.
Your best friend.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Jeff, I'll let you go first with this because it's super cute, and you're all about that.
I can't see Gabby's.
Why?
Oh no!
No, I can't see.
I
Oh,
think I
there we
can.
go.
Let's
There we go.
see.
There we go. Oh, I lost it. There we go. It's perfect.
It is.
Yep.
Yay!
And I never
a lot of
played-
characters.
It is a lot of characters. Really good. I've never played this game, but I recognize it from something my kids were playing though. I do recognize this. What is this referencing?
So, these are the Kooplings or the Koopa kids.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played the game where they debuted, but they're all over like Super Mario Kart, and they're all just little punks, and they're so awesome.
They are. They're cute.
Yeah, but I do
They are.
remember the Koopa kids on a boat, though. I do remember a boat. I remember seeing it. Which game was that?
That was Super Mario Brothers 3 or 2.
Yeah, and you, the newest one.
Three.
They're both.
Three.
Yeah, 3. They each had little flying boats, but they brought back the flying boats for for the Super Mario Brothers U game.
That
And
must have
my
been that one
favorite
I'm
boat-
thinking of. It must have been that one. Yeah.
My favorite
Yep.
boat is for Super Mario Kart, the land ship. You can put the big wheels or the small wheels on it.
Really?
The only thing that would make this better is if it was running over John Leguizamo.
Yeah, that would have been better. Yeah, if John was hanging from the anchor saying, "More Puerto Ricans." Get on it, Gabby.
Or if he was being dragged behind by his Aztec necklace.
That's true. That's true. And just remember, Gabby, you are my BFF hip bump. My hip bump BFF. Right
Yay!
side. So we
There you
need
go. Right side, thank
get on
you.
it. Leguizamo complaining in Puerto Rican. So get on that. But anyway, it's awesome. If you guys like what Gabby has done, please vote for the straw poll. Let me keep moving along here. Honey, could you drop out and come back in? You're not displaying anymore.
no.
I will go to Rabbit and come back to you. No, you just tricked me. Okay. So let me, it's still not displaying. Let me jump over here to Rabbit. Okay, Rabbit. Now, Rabbit, I thought it was something else, but I see that what it is now. It's actually pretty cool. Rabbit.
I had no idea. Yeah, I didn't really put much effort in today. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it looks good though. I like it. It's the fire flower power up. Yeah.
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 I did
In
Mario.
pure Dragon Ball Z style.
There you go.
He is a bit chunky though.
That would have
Hey.
been kind of a cool take for it.
Yeah. Definitely. You should have had his hat in his hand, and we should have had the Saiyan hair. That would have been even better.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that as well after I'd already started drawing. I was like, I just can't be bothered. Next week we'll do something. Because like I say, I've been playing my guitar. I just keep picking that up.
You know, he's got a new guitar, everybody, or a new speaker or something like that.
Oh, nice.
New guitar. New guitar.
Yeah, new guitar. It's a Jaguar something or another.
There you go.
Yeah, Fender.
A Fender.
I think it was a Mercedes.
Yes. Yeah. They either one or the two. Rolls Royce. I'm not sure. But anyway, awesome. If you
That
like
is my favorite card game.
Oh, that is a good card game. Yeah. But if you like what he's done, vote from the straw poll. Let's go over here to let's see if Honey is ready. So, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know why that lady is opening her legs and then some weird thing comes out. That's terrifying. Is this sex education?
No, it's a curtain.
It's a curtain. Oh, so close.
No, it's a curtain.
Windowsill. I mean,
yeah.
He's got his Ghostbusters suit.
So what we have here is Luigi about to meet his doom because Kirby is in play. The most powerful character from any video game ever made.
That's 100% true.
Yeah,
That's actually true.
It's very true.
Yeah.
So Luigi
Kirby is the best Nintendo character.
He is. So Luigi is done. This is the end of Luigi. Kirby is in play. So are you trying to tell us, Rabbit? Could you mute?
Sorry,
Rabbit?
I didn't realize I wasn't. I thought I was muted.
That's okay. So Honey, are you trying to tell us something?
Luigi's the best Mario brother.
There you go.
Okay.
And
Now
is that Kirby? Is it Chester? Are you
It's
saying
not.
that's Kirby?
It's not Kirby. It's the ghost. I know. I'm being dumb. But yeah, no, it's the ghost. Yes. And I've never played the game myself, but I saw my daughter playing it once, and it did look fun. Yeah. It wasn't too long ago. I'd say it's probably a decade ago.
Yeah, it's pretty old now.
Yeah. Love his face.
Got on the GameCube.
No, the one she was playing was on the Nintendo U.
Cool.
Probably
Then that
the
might have been
sequel.
the first
I
Super
don't know
Mario
what that was. Yeah.
The Luigi Mansion game was first on the GameCube.
Yeah, and then
maybe
there was
this
one on
was
the
the second one?
3DS.
Yeah, probably the sequel, second one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one was 3DS.
And the third one's the Switch.
Well, where was the Wii U one?
I don't think they ever released a Luigi's. There's new Luigi Brothers U that came out for this Wii U,
Yeah.
but I don't think there was ever a expansion game for.
I remember seeing on the TV her playing Luigi in a haunted house fighting ghosts with like a Ghostbuster backpack.
Okay, then that was probably the GameCube one?
Probably
Or maybe they
GameCube.
re-released.
version.
Might have been a re-release.
I have no idea. Yeah, but I remember her playing it. But it looked cute. It looked fun actually.
Did he
and
talk a lot? Did Luigi talk a lot?
I don't remember that much. I remember music and her creeping around the room with a flashlight.
Oh yeah. That sounds familiar.
I guess where
Like
you put
Alan
the
Wake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, where the flashlight went would illuminate things, I guess, and things would pop out or stuff. I don't know, but the flashlight seemed to be an important part of the gameplay.
Yep, it made ghosts catchable. You had to get them with a flashlight, and then you could suck them up in the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, there we go.
I think we had that game at my kids. Had that.
Did Bill Murray sue them?
No.
Okay.
Ivan Reichman.
Oh, so Ivan got on it. That's good.
Ivan's got the
because he
property.
holds all the rights. Yeah. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
this is great. We're always appreciative of the animations that Honey puts together, and Luigi is freaking awesome. That is really good. I love the look, the sideways glance. It's really, really nice. Yeah.
I love the change of the Boo's face when he's like, like that little one frame of "oh no," and then disappears back behind the curtain. I'm like, okay, like he's only scary when someone's not looking at him.
Yeah, right. I mean that look reminds me of someone help me out. Who is Chavo's uncle? He died, unfortunately.
Guerrero?
Yeah,
Bruce
Guerrero.
Guerrero?
Yeah, which one was it?
Guerrero? El Paso, Texas?
Yeah, what's the first name though? It's Chavo's uncle, I think. Eddie, yeah, Eddie. It reminds me of Eddie because he had that look, that smirk, and that sideways look he'd do. Right, it was funny. But that's what Honey's got going on here. Very similar. Yeah. Yeah, that was sad when he passed away. Anyway, very, very good. So we got a lot of good stuff going on here. Let's go take a look at Alpha Protos here. He's got it up. So let's take a look at that, Jeff. Oh, that's very nice. Look at that. That's excellent, dude.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
That is really good. And it's got
Oh,
all the
yeah.
Koopas after him. That's great, dude.
Oh,
nice.
Ran out of time. Had to go cook.
You had to go cook. Oh, don't tell me what you were cooking. I don't want to hear it. Yeah.
Mushrooms.
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 I was going to go with meth, but okay. But no, this is awesome, dude. This is really good. I love the expression on Mario. It's like, what the hell did I get myself into?
Run away!
Peach ain't worth all this. Fair.
Oh, run away!
The only thing the only way it could be better is if they were chasing John Leguizamo.
That would have been better. That would have been better. Here's the thing. Here's the question I got. There are 3 princesses, I think. So Mario gets Peach. Luigi gets Daisy. Who gets the last one?
Rosalina?
Yoshi. No, that's not right. That's not. This is a family show. Okay.
Mussolini.
Yeah, Rosalina's kind of a cosmic entity, so she only comes through that part of the galaxy once every 100 years.
Oh, I see. So she's a side fling. One night stand. I get it. Alrighty. So that's all Koopa then. Good. Of course, all these kids came from somewhere, didn't they? Oh no.
I don't know.
Well, canonically speaking, everybody's delivered by the stork.
Is that that how they do in the game? Is it? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Because I only played the first one, so there was no story in that. It was 0.
Right. Yeah, but then
I mean,
Yoshi...
if you look at them, half of them have blue eyes, so
Mm-hmm.
kind of suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Do the math. But anyway, this is awesome, Alpha Proto. Jeff, would you like to give an opinion on this one?
Didn't I already give an opinion?
Yeah, it would be better.
I rarely pay attention, Jeff. Rarely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on, Chester.
Moving on. All
You
right.
listen to the toilet more than you do me.
I do, unfortunately. But the toilet has special secret information. Okay. Anyway, let's go over to the epicness that is Johann Alexander. And yeah, this is definitely Harlequin romance. It's so clever. Look what he did, guys. Take a look at Johann's, man.
That's adorable.
It is
I was
awesome.
thinking Gone with the Wind.
It is Gone with the Wind. It
Yeah,
is,
that's so cool.
That's pretty neat.
It is awesome, dude. Yeah. It's an epic Mario too. This is the Chad version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Peach is looking good too, though. But Mario, I mean, that's a proper Italian man right there.
Oh yeah.
You stayed right away from the Puerto Ricans. Good for you. Yeah. But although I've seen some pretty Chadley Puerto Ricans, actually, there's some handsome dudes come out of Puerto Rico, but and some sassy lasses as well. But nevertheless, this is freaking awesome, Jeff.
Yes, it is. You know how it would be better?
Mm-hmm.
It was John Leguizamo in that dress.
It would have been. It would have
Oh,
been not as attractive.
It's in the burning castle.
Yeah, he's in the burning building in the
that's even better.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then after they kiss, they run over there and they start throwing kindling into the castle to keep it burning.
Well, personally, I would use Bullet Bill, but you go with you.
Okay.
But of course, for the youngins here, just so you know, Gone with the Wind is a Civil War story.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's say
Will there be a print of this?
I heard they say damn. I heard they said damn in that movie. I don't know if I like that.
That's like the first cuss word in a movie.
Yes.
Whoa,
Not much of it. Not much.
damn.
Although
Hey, watch the language.
That's true. I got my ass whoopalated though, big time by my dad for saying damn. It was horrible. There was a Viking movie and they were bringing a bell up a mountain and it fell off into the ocean. I went, damn. My dad beat my ass and I never saw the end of the movie until like 13 years later.
Like the Itchy and Scratchy movie with Bart, he was not allowed to watch it.
Yeah, I know it was.
until he was Justice of the Supreme Court. Yeah.
And
oh my gosh, that's right.
And I said hell once, and my grandmother jocked me in the jaw. And she said, "H-E double hockey sticks." I was like, "All right, okay, Grandma." My grandma would jock you in the jaw real quick, though. Don't mess with Grandma. But Johan, this is awesome, dude.
It's also great. I hope you post this somewhere. It's really cool.
Yeah, I think this actually would go over big on the Twitters.
Submit it as a Twitter.
I will.
Yeah, you should put it on there. But vote for Johan. Okay, fine. Let's see. What have I covered? Everything except for the ones I have to go get. I have to actually.
Mr. Motion.
I got to go get Mr. Motions.
Okay.
I think I got everybody else's other than Mr. Motions. I think so. Yes, I do. Okay, good. So let me go find it then. Making me do work. Fine. Okay. Alrighty here. Try it out. No, maybe later. Stop it. Ooh, Ethereal Dragon's throwing some love my way. Nice golden axe. He's being sexy. He's doing a bikini layout there. Very nice. That's the Burt Reynolds right there. Good job. You guys have to go look in the Discord to understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's see here. Just don't listen to my babbles. Let's see here we go. The Linebach put something in too, but we'll look at Jonathan's later. We have some bunch of draw along stuff. Very nice. A whole bunch of draw along stuff. Very, very nice. But I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Holy dude. No, Mr. Motion always shocks me with his stuff, dude. Look at that, dude.
It's really good.
Look at that, dude.
That's terrific.
That is beautiful.
This basically shows the timidity and the and the character of Luigi. So that's why I used it.
No, it's great. It's great. And he is the damsel in distress in the movie as well. So.
Kind of is a good setup for the film, though, because at least you already know these characters have a relation. So, okay, you don't have to spend a lot of time setting it up going, wait, they've known each other. So, yeah.
See, I only know the original game, so I don't really know anything about their lives. And I've seen the kids play it, but because everyone's saying Luigi, him being the one, scared and afraid is actually quite appropriate. So but I don't know that, so it works out. So, but this is great, Jason. Jesus.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's very, very good. Boy, we got a lot of draw-alongs today. All
right. I know.
But if you like what Jason has done, Mr. Motion, please vote for him. The straw poll. Very, very nice. All right. Whilst you guys do that, I think I got everybody. Okay. Whilst you do that, I'm going to take a look at the draw along. We got a lot, so let me get right into it. Joshua, Hail Raven, Koopa Doodles, very nice. This is pretty cool. I like it. Good job, Jonathan. It's him working on Koopa. I like it.
Ooh, what we got here? Oh wow!
Yeah, that's
what
really
a cool
neat.
style.
Yeah. That's a good Koopa. It's a good Koopa. Koopa has evolved over time, actually.
No.
He certainly has. So we got that one there, and this from Joshua, of course. We got a couple in here from Adrian, Mr. Miracle. He has a Hammer brother. He was inspired.
Of course.
Very
There
nice.
you go.
Very nice.
Very
That's really cool, actually. I like it. Yeah, that's neat. And then he has, is this his delayed Otis Stein? I think it is. I'll show it anyway. Yeah,
Well,
that's pretty good.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Otis Stein
Pretty
week
cool
last
that-
week. So very, very nice. I will pick up Doug's stuff later. Boy, he put a
It's
lot.
really Magnolia looking.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. We got Jason Gonzalez or Thunder Rat here, and this is pretty cool too. Look at that.
Aww.
It's very accurate.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very
Very
nice.
on model. It's great.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
he's referencing the Superman cover from Jim Lee, I think.
Wahoo.
Isn't he? Isn't that what it is? Was I right? Was I actually correct?
No.
Oh God.
I
Sure.
don't think so.
It's
Looks
just
like
a
the Jim
cool
Lee
pose.
Superman comic cover to me.
Which
I
one?
think you're wrong.
The one where he's breaking through the wall.
You're saying it.
Kool-Aid
Which
Man.
wall?
No, they're being mean to me.
There's so many.
Are you
walls.
talking about the Action Comics 282 through 293, or are you talking about? No, that's Superman. Action Comics 684.
Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, it was.
I lied.
Yeah, okay. But,
That wasn't happening.
but I did see Jim Lee do. I actually watched him draw it live. Well, not
Oh.
live, but on a YouTube video.
Ooh,
And
great.
it's pretty cool. Well, only Jason knows.
Yep.
So anyway, I think it's great.
You're on a comment.
We got one from Jonathan at the line block as well. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Wish you come in today. But this is nice. So come, green sibling, every evil turtle stole our royalty. Concordator, fungus kingdom cometh. Don't know why, but it just felt appropriate. It's not very
That's
Italian.
amazing.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That fun. It was.
Yeah, thank you. But no, this is awesome. Good job, Jonathan. Very, very nice.
You normally have really bad accents, so that one was pretty fun.
Yeah, I do have bad accents. Thank you. Thank you. Remind the world. Why don't you? All right.
Do an Australian.
Oi, crikey.
Oh my god.
Go down there. Give me some Vegemite on my biscuit.
See,
Some shrimp and bar.
Wow. Is Almiron talking right now? I am so blown away.
I know.
I can't tell. Is there two of them?
It's so on model. I could try my Argentinian here because we do have Pablo Romero.
You sounded like you're like.
I'm sitting here in a
Ostabama.
cold sweat right now.
That was my Australia Bama. That was Australia Bamian. That's what that was.
Ostabama.
Yes. This is from Pablo Romero, of course, amazing artist.
So
Wasn't able to draw long, so here is a 2016 drawing of Kung Fu Mari, known as Mario 10 in Argentina. Nice. I like it too. That's awesome. Look at that.
Yep.
It is really cool.
Mario's loved like all over the world. It's pretty cool.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. And
The Chinese knockoffs love it too, like the knockoff consoles. You'll find like Mario 20 and
Chinese stuff. Yeah, that's true. The real sad thing was, the Japanese Olympics in Tokyo was they had a lot of cool stuff planned around Nintendo and Sega and a lot of their kind of famous franchise. They had a lot of stuff planned, but the COVID thing hit them, and the Japanese took it way more seriously than they should have, and they just canceled everything and truncated it. It was like the worst Undokai I've ever seen in my life. Oh, sorry. So, the kids here in elementary school and junior high school, they do a thing called Sports Day. And it's, it's kid stuff.
yeah.
It's like being a parent and having to get through the recital. It's like that.
Flag Day.
Yeah. Oh my God. Field Day. Yeah. But
Field Day. Yeah,
the
that's
Olympics was so bad. It was so embarrassing. The Japanese actually made noise. which is rare. So rare. But what a shame though, because the stuff they had planned, they were going to bring a working Akira motorcycle. They were going to have Abe. Of course, we saw a glimpse of it because he came out as Mario at the end of the Olympics before that. It's just a shame that we lost it. And
Yeah.
the Japanese should have just done it, but they're Japanese. What are you going to do? So, but anyway, awesome. Thank you, all of them. Let me just show them again real quick here. Oh, this one, of course, is to be voted on here with Mr. Motion. That is amazing. But we got some Koopa action. We got the brother here. We got a little bit from last week. We got really good Mario Superman. We have Jonathan, who I think takes the day, really.
Yeah, that's
fun. Today. But this right here is epic as well. Thank you very much, Pablo. So let me go over to the Twatters and see what I can find. So,
my Twitter.
Alrighty. And let's see. What's happening, Grandpa Monster? Let's see here. Cobalt Press. Oh, I love Cobalt Press. Kelsey Shannon. Look at that. That's a nice thing from Kelsey. Look at that.
Space
dude.
Ghost.
Space
nice.
Ghost, baby. Very nice. Yeah, he's an action ready ghost, Space Ghost too. Good job, Kelsey. We got to get Kelsey on here. Aw, it's sad. Let's see here. Seinfeld, never watched it. I heard it was popular.
Good.
Yeah.
The Seinfeld?
Yeah, I heard it was good. I never seen an episode. Yeah, never watched it. But from like 86 until 96, I pretty much was on the road constantly. I didn't see anything. Anyway, Razor Fist has an answer to an online question.
That's code for being kidnapped and having to perform in a circus on the road.
Or being a musician. You choose.
Oh, well, that too.
Yeah. But I love this one. I saw it earlier, actually, from Razor.
Mine's more colorful.
Chapter 17, the most difficult question in music history. Alice Cooper or Ozzy Osbourne? That's an easy question. And Razor, you're right. This question isn't hard at all. One is still producing albums and touring like a machine. The other is half dead and hasn't made a decent record in nearly 30 years. It's true.
It is true.
The answer is Alice Cooper, just so you know.
Of course, it's Alice Cooper.
Of course, it's Alice Cooper. But early Ozzy was cool, but of course it's Ozzy. Of course it's Alice. It's definitely Alice. Anyway, Tim Pool, you're still irrelevant. I didn't know that. Let's see. Anything? Ooh, Lego. Not Matchbox cars. These are Matchbox cars. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
You ever watch Junkyard Joust?
No, but it sounds perfect though.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, and this guy does these competitions with Matchbox cars, and it's freaking hilarious. You have to look that up sometime.
There's another one called 3D Bot Maker. They do some really really good videos where it's just like a full blown tournament.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, they got a really detailed track.
You're not talking about Soapbox Derby.
No. Junkyard Joust. The guy gets really into it. He gets like graphic designers put together like the logos for these teams. And it's like this. It's actually this game he used to play with his friends when he was a kid, where they would take a track and hold it up, and they'd come down the ramp and hit a buffer car, and then you just keep launching more cars down, and the last ones that stay on the track go on to the next round. But he's done like this whole like arena like with like miniaturization kind of stuff like I do for games. So it's got stands, and he's got like a gauge to see how high a car flies in the air, and he's got like really expensive cameras. He's got a patron. He's making money. It's fun. It's entertaining for a little while, but
that's cool.
Whatever I can do to help me keep my mind off my horrible depression.
Oh, dude, I'm so sad. Yeah, that's so sorry. But no, YouTube's got a lot of great stuff. No, Kelsey Shannon here doing one of the Sailor Girls. I don't know which one it is. It's not Moon. It's Mercury. Thank you. You should not have responded that quickly. Elon being Elon. Anything? Ooh, News Pathfinder remastered project. Yes, because the second edition sucked. Yeah, get on that. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's nice. Magic the Gathering. What historical figure are they replacing here, I wonder? Okay. Let's see here.
Probably some gingers.
Something, they hate the gingers. I don't see anything to people are happy. That's not good. That's not good.
Oh.
That is not good. They're having good time though, but not good. This must be Britain.
The stadium's bouncing.
Yeah, it must be Britain. It's got to be Britain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or China, but they don't look Chinese. So yeah, that looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Looks dangerous. Okay.
I think they're German.
Oh,
Where's
therefore,
everyone
then
looking
this
at?
is what you call amazing engineering. They've created this to do that intentionally. All right, hail Germany. All right, let me move on before I get yelled at. Here we go. All righty. So let's see what we have. We got Andrew's cheating. Very good. Rabbit as well. And we got Blue Moon. Aw. Now this is Wario, right? Okay. So it looks like Doug is not classifying Mario as anime. So we got lucky.
Yeah.
We got lucky.
I mean, it's not. It's just a Japanese product.
Shh! Don't talk too loud about it. He doesn't know. It's okay. But this is Wario, right? I am correct in that.
You're
sure looks like him.
Okay.
It's a W.
I didn't know he was a super villain though.
Man, WarioWare is some fun games, man.
Mhm.
Those are
Maybe
those are some of the best. Are the WarioWare ones?
Maybe it's George W. Bush.
Is he a vampire hunter? I think he is. Wario, vampire hunter. He's got garlic. Yeah. Okay, we got that one.
He just eats garlic.
We got he's got a couple other things here too. He's got a lot of stuff. Let me go to the photos before I go to the action thing. Let's see if there's anything else in here. No, there's all on the other side. But all right, so we have Mario. He's looks like he's had a long day.
That's a long day of moving stools out of a cramped bathroom.
Well, that looks like too
Hangover.
much Bud Light. Is what that looks like. Yeah.
Too much mushrooms.
Luigi
Oh my
looks
gosh.
better. Luigi's more
That
manly.
Luigi is brilliant.
That is awesome, dude. Yeah.
Very regal.
I love the mustache. It's epic. It's epic. Very nice. I don't know. I don't know what these things are over here, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, this is the other one. What's this one's name?
Yeah, well, that's Waluigi.
That's Waluigi. What's this one? Just Luigi.
That's Luigi.
So so it's Waluigi is the one I was thinking of. Okay. That's he looks ready to go. He's action ready. He's wrestle ready. Mat ready. Nice. Very nice. He's got the upside down L. That's how you know he's a bad guy. Okay.
He looks like the main bad guy.
He just
from
likes to.
Beat the-
He just likes to party.
Does he?
Yeah, what's that TV show? That kids show? Those characters, like that live action show.
Teletubbies?
Canada. No, not Teletubbies. It's from Canada.
Drag show story time?
What's that? The
The
Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Character like that.
The Wiggles.
No.
Teletubbies?
Sure.
Can't think of the name of it. It had live action actors and it had a girl with pink hair and a dude with like a mustache like that.
Dun 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 dun. No.
What's the name of it?
What's the name of that?
Maybe it was the actual Mario.
Banana Splits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a
I
show
know that.
like from the 90s.
So
I
you
think
mean
Johan.
the
Power
Mario Brothers
Rangers?
show?
No.
No.
Lazy Town?
Lazy Town, that's it.
Lazy Town.
I don't know.
Yes. The guy with the plastic chin?
It sounds
Yeah, they all had
foreign to
very
me.
cartoonish, like
Sounds
very
foreign.
cartoonish prosthetics.
All right, fine. All right. And
Late
here we got
90s or
Wario.
early 2000s. yeah.
Very, very nice. Very nice. This is a good one too. Why are the bad guys look better? What are you trying to say, Doug? Okay. Let's see here. Let's go look at his little animation. Now we have one of those ghosts. Which girls? Which one of the ghosts is this? He's got a gem on his head. Huh?
Probably King Boo.
King Goo.
Boo.
Oh, King Boo. Oh, that's clever. That's a lots of time working on that name.
Boo. King Boo.
King Boo. Yeah.
Kind of like King Koopa.
King
but,
Koopa.
But
yeah.
a boo. But a boo. Yeah.
Yeah, boo. Boo. Okay, good job. And then of course we got some some rock and roll music.
Okay. Isn't that stuff?
Need to sort out his Discord problems to get him on the show.
Yes, he does.
I don't know why he can't get on.
Good music. He understands and respects the pain of doing live streams. He always finds covers by obscure people, so it won't get copyright struck. Good job, Doug. Good job. But all that is great and awesome. Thank you all very much. We love to see all this fun stuff, but I do need to vote now, so let me get on it. All righty. There it is. Okay, so let's see here. Who won the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition Super Mario competition?
Yeah, so I got to vote too.
You need to vote. Yes, I have choices. So let me see what I got here. Andrew Vorpal Nabbit Fleming.
Nice.
Are we somehow mixing Alice into Looking Glass involved here? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's see. I could also go with Amy, Princess Daisy, set to 11, Lester. Aw. I don't know. I wouldn't stand for this, but Melissa Berto Lester, I would get in his case for that, honey. I think that's just not,
Berto's kind of cool, though. She went into a neat character.
Yeah, well, it's not.
She's got a bow on her head.
It's a fake
What do you want?
character. You should have went
I
with.
was running out of princesses, for cripe's sakes.
Well, it's also not a. It's also not a.
Yeah.
Oh, am I allowed to say that? Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
We're
okay.
banned.
Your mic went out, so
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It worked out.
So
I also have a choice here of Argos Roid Rage Donkey Kong Creations.
I was just trying to think.
That's true, and I always suspected Donkey Kong was on the juice.
He was on the bananas, and then he was on the building, and then he was on the ground, dead.
Oh, conspiracies, scandals. So that's a choice. I could also go, but I don't know because Bill cheated. He didn't even do Mario. So let's see. A pair of big juicy princess. Well, hold on a second. What are you doing, Jeff? This is a family show. Amaran.
Dude, this is PG-13 plus.
Did I?
He's literally talking about peaches.
I know he is. Eric Zombie Yoshi Hawkins. That's a good name. Okay. One Doom Grunge Bowser Rabbit. That's perfect. That's a good one. Johan, never mention pipe to Chester ever again. Alexander. It's true.
Pipe.
It's true. No pipes.
Pipe.
No
Hey,
pipe. No pipes. Okay. Alpha Toadsworthy Proto. Very nice.
Toadsworth. That's
Toadsworthy. Toadsworthy. It would have been better. It would have been funnier. I was trying to help you out.
Toadsworth is a character.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, I stand corrected. Gabrielle, Green Glove, Rosalina Geski. Very nice.
True. Yay.
Or I could go with Mr. Cannibal Death Metal Koopaling's Motion. Very nice. I don't. Oh God, there's a lot of guys. The thing is, every week you could vote for anyone. We know that's all true, but dude, I'm going Mr. Motion today. That was epic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I made my decision. That was quick.
Nice.
It's okay, Eric. You got my vote in my heart.
Okay, Chester.
Well, it looks like a pair of big juicy Princess Peaches is winning. Shocking. All right.
We got no 4-Pete.
No, well, Amron's he's unbeatable. He's the untouchable Amron.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Used to lose all the time.
Boy, I'm Amron. I draw big juicy Princess Peaches.
Aww.
I was
wearing like a big bulletproof breastplate.
Thank you. My one fan.
I live in Darby in the Outback,
everyone.
near Big Red Rock. Am I getting better? Is it getting better?
I thought you were doing Australian again.
I was.
Good.
No.
Keep practicing. You'll get there.
Oh, that wasn't Almiron talking? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused.
Say you want a bloomin' onion.
Oh, I want a bloomin' onion.
Oh, it actually got better.
It did get better. It did. I'm leveling up. I got my one-up power up.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
The language power up.
Language power up.
Say Mamma Mia.
It is funny though. All the languages I can read and I can't do it. I can't do accents. What's wrong with me?
Do Japanese one.
Doshite.
That's the next level.
Well, you can't say it in Japanese. You have to do it in English.
I can't. Can I? I going down store get Mario. Then Mario come get Luigi. No, that's Chinese. That's definitely Chinese.
That was almost Australian.
Yeah,
that was
it
pretty
was.
good.
It was close.
For the wife come to slap you in the back of the
I
head.
can speak Japanese, but I can't do a Japanese English accent. I'm so lame. Oh well.
Okay. You can't be perfect at everything, even though you think you are.
That's true. That's true. I'll have to just put it on the list of things to ignore. Fair enough.
There you go. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't
That's what I do.
That's
But you speak Japanese with American accent.
Of course.
Hey.
How is that?
Yeah, of course I do.
How is that?
Well,
very
actually,
good.
most Japanese say that my accent is not bad, so I'll take it. And there are a few words that I've been told I say perfectly, but in general, yeah, of course I have an accent. Yeah, of course I do.
Everyone does.
It's like Southern Japan accent.
I use a lot of Southern Japan slang words. I do that, and it always gets a laugh when I use a slang because they don't expect me to know it. But I think my best sounding is probably.
Haven't you been over there 30
konnichiwa.
years? How would you
20.
not know slang?
I do. I know a lot. But Asian, well, I didn't see that with Europeans when I was over there. But Asians, they just assume that Western people are stupid and can't learn their languages. It just is what it is. So when you speak their language, they're aghast. They're like, oh, they're not expecting you, especially the Chinese.
Oh,
Chinese are really, really shocked when you start speaking Chinese.
I don't know Chinese.
It's true.
This is the best show on the internet.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty then. All right, so I'm gonna call it right there. So let me go through it, and Amron is just undefeatable. So it is what it is. Has Mike learned to love you yet, Amron?
Oh my gosh.
I haven't been on there for ages.
Mike
so
have a show?
He doesn't remember I exist. So
He has a picky memory. He does. That's true.
yeah.
But
Plus, I'm always a bit too busy on Thursdays anyway.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I saw yesterday. I haven't spoke to him in a long time. If anyone has contact with Eric Ninoltowski, give him a call and tell him to come over here and say hi. I did see Eric was doing one of his live drawing streams, and he had like only 5 people watching. Now it's not like we have many more here, but by the end of the day, we're going to have quite a bit. And I just thought that was unacceptable. Eric is an exceptional artist, right?
I think he does that every Friday.
Yeah, but I mean, he's so good, but so few views. It's really not right, dude.
Well, he doesn't have your charisma, maybe.
No. Just tell him to come back over and say hi, dude, because I like Eric. He's a nice guy.
Do you think he'd like to come on a show sometime if he's got a Thursday evening free?
Well, I mean, I don't know. He's been on the show many times, actually. But usually it's when we were talking about one of his projects. But he's been on here too, hadn't he?
Who's that?
Ninoltowski, the heir apparent of Mike Miller.
Yeah, we had the Battle of the Erics, remember?
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah. He's been on here, and he's been on other stuff. It's just been a long time. But I just thought it was. I thought it wasn't just. He deserves to have many viewers. All of you guys do. But anyway, if anyone knows,
I do. When I'm streaking, I get a lot of people looking.
That's true. That is true. That is a way to do it.
Yeah.
These days, you can do it legally. Nice. All you have to do is scream out, "I'm a woman," and you're good.
And the bonus is if you're in San Francisco, you can crap on the streets.
It's true. It's true. Yes. And
I want to try it. Go for a trifecta and shoot up at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll get you. That'll get you money. They'll just pay you for that. Anyway, let me go through it here. So Johan, Bill, Amy, Mr. Motion, of course, Jason. We got Alpha Proto over here, One Doom Rabbit, Eric, the Hawkins one, Melissa,
mom didn't vote
Andrew,
for me?
and the Gabrielle, which I prefer to call her Gabby because she is my hip bump BFF forever.
There you go.
Right
Yay!
side. Right side. Yes. But thank you all very much. Claps, please. Claps. Very nice. Very nice.
Yay!
Wahoo! But our winner, once again, a pair of big juicy Princess Peach's armor on. Claps for him too. Very nice.
Yay!
Thank you. Checks are in the mail. Everyone who voted.
Nice. But once again, my vote meant nothing. Nothing.
Yep. Oh, you had
They
me worried
everything
for a
to me,
second.
Chester.
But no, I of course I love everything these guys do. But that was really cool today, Jason. That was great, dude. That was really good. Yeah.
It was.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and let everybody talk about what they're working on. And next time that Eric is doing a comic book, someone remind me I actually need to buy it, please.
He does this thing like it's about the it's like an old story, classic one. Eric Hawkins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Beetle
Jack
Bailey?
flipped over the candlestick, and there's
Jack the Giant Slayer.
zombies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one.
Good shit.
Yeah, that's a good one. I thought it was Paul Bunyan, but we'll go with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get going. Yeah, I know.
Make a note of that one.
Yeah, I'm all about the obscure and irrelevant references. That's me. Yeah. And Old Blue. Don't forget Old Blue. Okay. But anyway, Andrew, go.
All right. Well, if you guys want to check out my work, you can head over to SolarianSun.com and read my webcomic for free. Tomorrow, I will have up to page 247 available for free.
Oh my
And if you want to become a member and subscribe to the comic, you can gain access to up to page 560 and the final page of chapter 19. We will be moving on to chapter 20 to finish off volume 3, and then that book will be ready to print for next year. Speaking of books ready to print next year, first convention was pretty successful, so come see me in Marlborough, Massachusetts in June. I'll have more updates on that later, but that will be my next convention appearance before August, which is the big convention appearance at Fan Expo Boston. So more updates on that later. But yeah, patreon.com/AFLM, SolarianSun.com. Come read my book.
Be there.
Very good. Be there. That was pretty good. Nice little bit of charisma there, entertaining. It reminds me of last night. I was watching a historical anthropological lecture, and it was from Professor Cremio talking about the argument going on about whether the Indus Valley were Vedic or not. And my wife
Chat is running away.
Yes, and I'm watching it, and my wife looked at me and said, "That is the most boring man who has ever lived." She said this.
Yeah. Sorry, I only watch documentaries about Egyptologists.
Yeah. Well, you and me are enemies now.
There's a documentary about Cocaine Bear on right now. The true story of the
I
Cocaine
saw
Bear.
that because it was based on a true story. Of course, the bear instantly died in that real story, but no spoilers. But I just thought it was funny because she was 100% correct. Yeah. So anyway, Alpha Proto, go. Alpha,
Yes.
you have to say
Yeah, I'm
something
working
nice
on
to
some.
the people. Go ahead.
You're all beautiful in your own special way. Okay.
That means we're not.
I have a helmet.
Subscribers. Oh, thanks. That's really nice. Is it shiny?
It is, and it has stickers on it, and I'm supposed to wear it when I'm in vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Or on the toilet.
Wow. So I just hit 600 subscribers without making a video all year. So thank you, everyone.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. It's an autopilot. So I'm working on some commissions right now, and yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'll come back. I'll come. Well, not when I'll come back. I will eventually, but I just don't know when.
Well, be like that.
I'm
then.
busy.
Come draw an amazing picture
okay.
and then say, "Take that." All right,
We'll
fine.
go out on a high note,
I had to
man.
draw to remember how to draw. You know, I
There
haven't
you
drawn
go.
in a long.
Well, dude, it's
And you did
awesome. It's really, really good. Yeah. So awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
So let's keep moving down here. I will go. I will skip this so I can put it. No, it's all they're far apart anyway. Amy, honey.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Lissa looks very focused on something, so yes, I'll start.
Oh, me? Oh, you
We're kind of a team.
Yeah.
So first of all, Berto is amazing and the best and very cool. So, hey, Lissa, you're very cool too.
Not me. I'm not cool.
Well, our Berto is also cool. Maybe not Berto. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Well, I guess I can let Lissa talk about what we're up to if she decides she wants to talk about programming stuff. But mostly I'll just want to say hi and thanks for coming to see us. It's always a lot of fun to be here and draw with everybody and catch up with everyone and chat when I can. And I'm not trying to keep, tablets from disconnecting and art from going everywhere. But I think everything stayed pretty good. I didn't disconnect too many times. So hopefully that worked out well.
It was better today. It was.
Yay! Okay, I've got a new chord that worked out. So, all right. One of these days I'll get it down perfect and it'll be amazing. But I guess, today got pretty close. So thanks for coming to see us, everyone. And we will see you next week. Maybe Alpha will. Maybe he won't. But we're really glad we had him on here, too.
It's true. Honey?
Right now we're in the quiet hours of making a game. It's debugging source codes and watching things crash and trying to figure out what to do about it. It's not super exciting to a casual observer. At least I don't think it would be. But it's all a big part of a chapter of our lives we're really excited about entering. And we'll be looking forward to creating art for just creating art.
Yes, this is a nice break from all the programming.
Yeah, and I did enjoy this time together.
And I really liked your animation. That looks so good.
Sis. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you for your interest, and I am looking forward to sharing something more exciting in the future as soon as we can.
Oh, poor Lisa.
Thanks, everyone. And you can come visit us at unseekingdom.com, and we could send us your email. We'll send you an email or something to let you know when we have trailers or cool stuff. So.
Oh, I'm sure everybody's going to find out about it. We won't be able to stop talking about it.
Oh no, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, you can probably hear it carried on the wind. Woohoo!
Wow. The
I'm
nature
down.
boy came into the room. What happened?
What?
No, ignore that reference. Thank you very much, girls. Let's move on to, dare I? Bill.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom, for not voting for me tonight.
Aw.
She always watches, but she sent me a message like, you still don't follow directions. And I'm like,
Yes. Yes. Tell her I understand her pain.
Yeah. So this was my piece. I just submitted this piece to my friend's module. It was called Nicomedean's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
And it's it was like a low level campaign just for mages because there's really nothing for them. So this is a 1E first edition adventure, and so it's just a scene in the module. And somewhere I have like a rough of the page. It looks kind of cool. It's just taking up a corner of a page, so I left a lot of the drawing blank, like on purpose. But I don't know. He told me you're gonna have like a succubus looking alluring and sensual in a pool, but it's got to be all ages. I'm like, okay, no challenge there.
Yeah,
so
I think you worked it out. Yeah,
that's what I came up with. And then I just got a gig with these guys, Mystic Days, and they have a really cool RPG system. It's really deep and wide as far as like its scope of rules. I mean, it's not like crunchy to play, but there's just so much in the books of things that you can do and go on and have fun with. So they're pretty serious. They got Jeff Easley and Claymore to do some of their covers for their books that they're putting out on their next Kickstarter, and then I'm doing interior art for them.
Oh.
So I'm pretty excited about that. So that's my second paying gig in a long time. The other one was my first one I just showed you. So I'll be busy doing that for a while.
Awesome.
It is. I'm pretty excited because I haven't drawn much in a long time, and it takes me a long time to draw because I'm retarded. But
once
I'm
you
working on it.
into it, you'll start getting your speed built up. That's just part of.
No. I mean, I was told like you have a 65 IQ. There's really not much we can do for you. You're retarded. But back then,
clinically,
now they call it something else now. But back when I was young, it was just, you're just a happy retard.
That's right.
And I was.
You
I was.
You were.
I was, and I still am.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that you have free time to do this kind of stuff. Actually, it's good. It's good, dude. It's good. And that you're back drawing again too is also very good. So that's excellent. Yeah. But all right. Well, thank you very much, Bill. Let me see here. I will save the.
Thanks again, Mom.
Thanks again, Mom. I will save the champion for last because that'll be quick. Let's see here, Eric, sir.
Hey, I'm funding my newest comic, Zombie World of Oz #5. We launched on Friday, funded in 2 hours and 20 minutes, I believe it was.
Is that a new record?
No, that's way off my record. My record was like 37 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Still a great number.
So, I'm
That's
sitting
like-
here,
like the
40
A-side
after
of a
going, what the
record.
hell? Where are these people at? But yeah, we've we're over 3,000. We're almost to the first stretch goal, and almost to the first bonus add-on cover for once we hit 100 backers. We still got 23 days to go, so it's a long road ahead of us. But we're doing good already, so I'm happy. My con this weekend was a bust.
What?
Oh no, that sucks.
No commissions. Nobody would even stop and watch me draw. I did sell some books, but it was not nearly enough to even cover the hotel for being out of town for 2 days.
Woof.
I had a good time, but college kids not want to spend money. They just want to walk around in their furry outfits.
Yep.
Fair.
100 times.
Yeah,
Kept walking
you
by. They
probably
kept walking by.
next time you probably need to get advice from Andrew because he's all about that.
Oh yeah, I should have. Yeah. I couldn't even get their attention. They wouldn't even talk to me. They're going, hey. So I've got another show in July in Southern Missouri. August, I've been asked by the Heroes Initiative if I'd like to represent them at the MightyCon in St. Louis.
Yay! That's cool.
And I'll be in Fort Wayne in October.
There you go. Well, next time you should probably speak Klingon to them. I hear they've evolved.
Furries?
Yeah.
Now there was a whole bunch of these characters. I don't know who they are. Some of you anime guys might know, or manga. A bunch of dudes were dressed up as French maids.
That's just fetish.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, I think that's just weird.
Oh,
They were
okay.
probably from Amsterdam.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh, there you go.
I put on a miniskirt, but they just kept running away.
Oh, fair enough. It's the
you need
it's
a
the Van
taser,
Dyke.
and-
That's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, cool. And of course, we will be doing his book here shortly. Gabby.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Can you hear me?
I can.
Yes.
You hear you brilliantly.
Very well.
Yay! Well, thanks for joining us tonight, you guys. You can follow me on Instagram at gabrielle.geske. I draw things and post it there sometimes. Yeah. Thanks. Have a good night.
No, that was great. Jeff was right on it. He popped up your link instantly. Jeff's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Yay!
Good job. Good job. All right. Well, thank you very much, Gabby. Let's see here. Let's go over to the Alpha Proto, who I already talked to. So who would be next here? Let's see here. I talked to Mr. Motion and then Johan. There we go. So Mr. Motion.
Hey y'all, great to be here. I'm glad I got Mr. Chester's vote.
There you go.
Look at it. It's awesome.
And thank you. And if you want to see more of my cool stuff, just head on down to Instagram at creation.jason. Right now I'm working I'm working with my brother on his books right now. I am drawing his characters, actually. I'm trying to sketch out faces and that sort of thing. And very soon, his first book is going to be coming out real soon. It's going to be free to all who are interested in reading it. And the rest, you're going to have to pay for. But the first one's going to have 3 parts.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. Can hardly wait. It's not out yet, but it's very soon will be. I can't wait.
I'm sure you're going to tell us, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Sweet, excellent. Zombie rock on heaven's door. That's nice. I like that. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jason. Johan.
Hello. Thank you for having us here, and I'm actually I'm doing commissions for Bonsat. It's last stage for his interior art for his novel, and
really?
Then I'm doing the comic for him too. It's halfway.
Nice.
It's halfway to finish, and I am still. In meantime, I'm still doing my own comic. I hope it can be published this year. But it's still Indonesian. But there's the plan. There is plan to release it in English. I hope maybe later in year or next year. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to see my work, it's in johan.alexander at instagram.com. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Very good. Well, no, thank you very much, Johan. That was a great piece today with the
Thank you,
with the
thank
wind
you.
reference. That was really good.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, thank you very, very much. Let's see here. Today's winner, Amron.
All right.
Yay! Thank you.
Peaches.
I'm busy eating because I can never have lunch. We always start right on lunchtime. So
Yeah, no, I understand that. Same with me. Yeah. I have food nearby, but I can't mange it. Anyway, so thank you very much for coming in today, Amran. It was a really good piece here. Fan fiction, nice. And you had a treat because you got to hear my impeccable Australian accent.
Yep.
Incredible.
Vegemite.
Yes, Vegemite. Barbies and Vegemite and kangaroos and platypies.
Oh my gosh, there's three Amarons now.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez.
Also sounds so accurate.
So
put a platypus on the Barbie.
There we go. That was good. I think that's South London, but close. All right. So, well, thank you, Armoron. Thank you. Okay. Well, we got a mumble, so I'll take it. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Come back next week. What are we doing next week, guys?
Are you going to be here next week? You weren't sure.
Oh yeah,
Dragon's Lair.
Mike.
Dragon's Lair, and you can draw Scooby Doo.
Yes.
Yes. No, I will not be here next week. Thank you for.
If we do Dragon's Lair, I will draw a Transformer for the first time in my life.
There you go.
Instead of drawing Mario.
But no, I will not be here next week because I have that entire week off and I'm being dragged somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Good for you.
What a
Have
shame.
fun. Get
Will
away
it
from
be?
the office. for
I'm not
once.
sure. It's a 50-50 shot, really. I'm sure I'll be in a hotel somewhere. But the last time I went to a hotel, I had to stay at a Hilton.
They don't have the debase there.
No, I didn't.
And-
I really wasn't impressed. My wife was so excited to stay in the Hilton. I was like, why? But I just shut up and let her enjoy her moment. Yeah, 'cause, I don't know where foreigners think Hilton's the bomb. But whatever. Maybe this time I'll be in something more actual, something with a little bit more character. Yeah, that'd be good. But no, I like to go to the ryokans. They're like these little. It's like a B&E really.
B&D?
Yeah, B&E. Yeah, no, that we don't want that. B&B. Bed and breakfast.
Breaking and entering.
Yes, that's right.
That's at the Lucky
so I
You
won't be here
Motel.
next week. So I will be back in 2 weeks. So I will be back on the the 11th. But these guys, I'm sure, will do something somewhere. So would you? They don't sound like they know what they're going to do, but definitely check them out, guys. But I'll be back in 2 weeks because
if we do anything, I guess it'd be Star Wars because it's May the 4th.
Oh, see, that would be cool to
interesting.
be for, man. But I'm gonna, I can't do it because I'm not gonna be here. But anyway,
do it from the hotel room.
I don't want to do it on my tablet, dude. I did that once and it sucked.
Go have a vacation. Go away from everything. Leave us alone.
Fair enough. I'm doing that. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And Jeff, take them out of here.
Okay, I get my link in there for the Revenant and the Tomb, also for my website and for my YouTube channel. Past 400 books sold, and I'm selling lots of stuff. So
wow, that's a lot of books.
Yeah. And I don't know what I'm doing. So, and Chester's gonna want me to say this. I'll say freaking namaste.
Namaste.
Begrudgingly.
Bye.
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 God bless you
Bye,
all.
everyone.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
Good week.
peaches,
God bless.
peaches,
Adios.
peaches, 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 peaches. Later.
Bye, everyone.
Oh my god, it's 1 in the morning.